Yeah, new era. Narrative's been crazy today, man. Shit, I heard Luca's the only one doing something.
Mm. Luka versus
No,
LeBron, man.
yeah, I said new era wasn't lying.
Yeah, it's nasty, man.
Yeah, it's real nasty. I'm like, damn, now look, Luca's the only one doing something.
Luka the only one carrying the team. That I seen LeBron fans. They had like a 3 minute clip of Luka getting like 5 turnovers in a row.
Yeah, bro, it's definitely one for the books, man.
I'm like, man, it's funny. It's funny, man. I kind of saw the loss coming, but I didn't say nothing about it.
What was that? Our third game in 4 nights?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually bet on Phoenix too.
Oh, you're a sick man. You know that new era. You're a sick. So just so you knew we was gonna lose.
I had a feeling, man. I I had a feeling just like the Atlanta Hawk game. Like I was like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be pissed off. Let me at least win some money at least.
Right, right.
I already knew it was
Oh,
coming.
we.
'Cause I was like, it's the third game in 4 nights. Phoenix is a bunch of tryhards. I was like, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be one of them games.
Those are the trap games for surely.
Yeah, I like Dylan Brooks gonna come out with a mission. Mark Williams gonna remind us why we should have traded for him. Like I saw the whole thing coming. I saw the plot.
The whole plot from a
Well,
mile
I
away, huh?
saw him a mile away. I was like, People gotta realize though, man, it's 82 games in the season, brother.
You're gonna have some tough
So
ones.
you're
No, that's
gonna
real.
have some tough ones, man. You're gonna lose games, man.
Yeah.
Like
You're gonna
you,
have for surely.
listen, you don't get to 60 and 20 without 62 and 20 without getting the 20 losses, brother.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm like, a lot of people are overreacting. Like, I get it. I do get it, but it's like, bro, it's one game. We just won seven in a row.
Yeah, I can't, I can't sit here and analyze do the team have flaws? Yes. Every team has flaws. Dude,
Agreed.
is there things that, the Lakers could do to improve like their chances? Of course. But like, bro, it's not even
Not tomorrow. Not
we
tomorrow.
can't do it tomorrow. Like,
Right.
December 15th is close by. Once December 15th comes by, then now Rob's kind of on the clock. Now we can see what he does or whatever, to improve the roster. But for right now, bro, like it don't make sense. Your team is 15-5. There's no need to crash out. Like he pretty much did what he needed to do. He got a team good enough to at least get us to the deadline to make moves.
Right.
But
Hope, New Era, Jay, my boys, what's
it
up?
was good,
What's good,
Alex.
Alex? What's
Yeah.
good, Alex? Oh, I didn't even see Jay.
But like, you know what I mean? Houston lost to Utah last night. Denver
Oh,
lost to,
did they? I didn't know that.
yeah. Denver lost to
Yeah,
Dallas
Houston
last
lost.
night. But
That was a
we
panic.
we front
Houston,
page news.
Houston.
You know how that go.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know all the other games happened. That's
I told,
crazy. I didn't know.
I
He,
told
Yeah.
for y'all last night. I told Wall this today. I'm like, it's a back to back. That's a scheduling loss, so I'm not reading too much into it. The only thing I was reading into it last night, it just felt that was one of those weird games where I watched start to finish. It just felt weird last night.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
It just felt
Alex,
Something was off. I
yeah,
agree,
yeah. It
Alex.
just felt weird last night, like especially like the JJ Redick and Bron thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually bet on Phoenix last night too, Alex. I had a feeling,
Really?
bro.
Oh,
I had a
good.
feeling, bro.
Hey, New Era's
You
a terror.
did.
New Era's a terrorist, dog. New Era said I knew something was up.
I
I'm betting on Phoenix.
I was like, man, 'cause
It just felt
I had that
crazy.
similar feeling when we went to Atlanta. I was like, I was like, I
Just
Yeah.
said,
during the game,
Okay, I ain't
it
gonna
just
lie. I
felt
ain't gonna
just
lie.
during the
You
game just felt
did.
weird.
What's going on, y'all? You did 1000% call this like maybe 3 days ago. You was like, I don't know about Jay. They gonna be in Atlanta. You called that, bro. I was dying, man, because I'm like, hold on,
Bro.
like Like, okay, I saw somebody like smoke a mayo poop, and I dead ass in my house. I literally said, "Oh, he had too many hot wings, man.
Yeah,
He had too many hot wings,
too many lemon peppers,
too
huh?
many lemon peppers, bro. Too many."
Hey,
I said,
Jay,
"Yeah."
Jay,
I said, "Yeah." I already picked up what he put down. What's up?
I gotta look at the schedule when we go to Miami, man. If we got too much time in Miami, I'm
Hey,
like,
I,
up.
I showed, I showed,
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
I showed,
Hold on. Okay.
I showed,
Yeah, I knew
All
when
right.
we played 3 games in 4 nights, and yesterday was gonna be
That's
nasty. I'm
another
like,
reason too.
yeah,
yeah, that's a
I had
scheduling
a
loss
feeling.
yesterday. I'm not reading too much
Yeah.
into the loss.
Okay, okay, I got a question. With that only, all right, so that only applies to what? I'm thinking what, Atlanta, Miami, and what else? Any other cities where it's like, yo, I can have a good time there?
Houston might be another
Houston?
one too.
Houston?
Houston. Yeah,
Oh,
Houston. I was gonna say.
okay. Okay. Y'all at the crib against them on Christmas though, so it ain't there. You feel me? So,
Okay.
but
Okay.
No,
no, no, no, but
at the
but New Era,
crib, at the
you
crib,
talking
we're
about, you,
good. At the crib, we're good.
Yeah, we're talking
no,
about on the
no.
road.
Oh,
Road in Miami.
Oh, I see one right
okay.
here. We got Houston March 16th, 18th, and 18th. So
Oh yeah, we're cooking.
16th and 18th. So we're not even
Hey,
leaving
hey,
Houston.
New Era. When I seen that picture of Austin Reeves and Luca with Lil Duke before y'all played the Hawks today, yeah,
Hey,
Look,
chalk
what the
that one
hell are
up.
they do? What are they doing with Lil Duke,
Right,
Alex? Like,
right,
what type of like?
that
How did
right,
y'all even link with
right,
that? Like, did y'all see him in the bowling?
right.
Like, what?
this
Like,
March
Lil
schedule is
Duke's on some real
nasty.
deal gang shit. Like, how did y'all
Oh,
link
I'm
with
looking
Yeah,
at,
him?
y'all link-
let me let tie up. I'm looking at from January 30th to February 3rd. Y'all are on the road. This is the schedule. Denver Clippers, Denver Clippers, Mavericks, Bulls, Cavs, Wizards, Knicks, and then the Nets. And that's all on the road.
Mm.
Yeah, chalk that Mavs game out for y'all
I
winning. Y'all win
mean,
that Mavs game.
the,
Y'all win that Mavs game, bro.
we'll win the Denver game because that's the first game on the road trip.
First game on the road trip.
That's gonna be a get up game. Clippers game is
No, no, no,
the Clippers
no back
game.
to backs, by the way. No back to backs.
Clippers game is pretty
Oh,
much
real.
a home game though.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, then we got a couple of days off. Then we could beat Dallas. Actually,
Dallas is on a Saturday,
yeah,
so
we could.
depending
Mm.
on
Mm.
Depends on what's
depending
going
on
on
when
in
A
you
Texas,
Saturday,
leave.
huh?
a Saturday in Dallas could be. I
Hey,
mean,
The
listen,
only
I'm just
Saturday in
saying.
Dallas.
the
Listen,
only thing
hey, Hoop, I don't know about you.
the only
It
thing
would
with that,
it would surprise me if Braun and them shut down.
I don't think Luka
It,
trying to lose in Dallas. That's the only thing.
no, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I didn't have some wild nights in college in Dallas.
Now,
Yeah, I'll just say
I'm just
that.
saying it
now
wouldn't shock me if they shut
that
down
next game
if
is
they shut down what's it called? What's our joint with the ambiance?
Right?
Wait, when's that game against the Mavs?
What's
When's
our
the game
joint?
against
What's
the
that
Mavs?
restaurant? Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Yeah,
Wouldn't
it's the
surprise me if they
24th.
Ty,
if
It's on a
Ty,
Saturday.
when we go to Dallas, Ty, get V Live ready. Get it ready.
Nah, that's not the game. I tell you the game. The game is the next game after
hmm
that in Chicago. That's the game.
in Chicago.
That's the
I've
Okay.
been.
game.
That's
I'm
yeah,
hearing
well,
Because
news. I'm hearing some
everybody
news.
was
Who
out all
yeah.
night. New
That'll
era,
be
That's the
huh?
game.
oh,
hoops? I got some news. I got some news
Chicago
about
gonna
that
be
game.
running up and down too. Yeah, that's the game, bro.
What's the news about
Oh,
that game, Ty?
it's the
Wait, you
news.
said when's it against the Lakers? When's that game again?
Well, you
January
talking about the
24th.
Mavs?
Yeah, January 24th. It's at Dallas on
Someone
a
may be
Saturday.
coming. Someone may be coming back.
See, ooh, good intel, Ty. That's what
Ooh,
you're hearing.
Someone may be coming back.
Good
yeah.
intel.
So that's
Mm.
definitely gonna be a get up. That's gonna be a game to get up for.
Yeah, yeah.
For
If
sure.
Kyrie, if he's
For
getting coming,
sure.
yeah, for sure, you can book it.
For
You can
sure.
We're
book it.
we're. I'm
Yeah.
hearing January 15th. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay,
That's the return. That's the return date you're hearing, Ty.
That's what I've been hearing.
nice.
Mm. That's nice.
You said
That Chicago
15,
game is trappy. That's the game.
15th. You know what? That'll be a good space for them, Ty, because they got, if it's the Mavs, that's the Jazz, and then 2 days later you got them, and they both at Dallas. So you already at the crib, both games.
So they
Don't have to do it back to back if he wanted to play.
so you think
And that's actually cool too because we could actually release Exum and sign them hard to a
Oh,
full contract.
hey man, Ryan
fam.
Nimhard.
Okay, fam.
yeah,
Hey,
All right,
that
Ty,
need to be done already.
Ty,
hey,
Ty. I need you.
pro
I don't
guard,
know how many letters you need to write.
pro
I
guard.
don't know how many texts you need to send.
Get it
He
done, huh,
needs to be
Get
JID?
it
signed
done.
now,
Get it
Get
Get
it
it
like
done.
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 today, like as we are talking now.
Jay, I'm still waiting for him to reply to my fifth
Is
DM,
he?
bro.
Oh
I'm still
Is
man,
waiting.
he on a two-way right now?
Yes,
Yes.
you heard
that's
Anthony Davis.
insane,
AD was like,
bro.
I don't know how much longer he's gonna be
Insane.
on that.
Insane. I said it during I said it like during summer league when he was playing. I'm like, he's a pro guard. I don't know if it'll translate right away, but
hmm
Well, okay, but no, I hear that, right?
Alex, remember in the summertime I was saying like I wouldn't be mad if
right.
JJ just Jason Kidd just went and started him just because of the type
Yeah,
of PG he is, bro. He's gonna come in and command grown
Man,
men from day one.
I've
everybody
been
knows
saying that
he
name for
he
God
knows
knows how
he's taking
long. I
shots.
said, bro, you already got the guy at the crib. He's there in the building, man.
Yep.
Just give him a shot. All he needs is reps at this point. And you see what the reps you give him, and you see what
I
happened.
like
He's
him.
playing well.
We're already
I like
bad.
him.
Shit, give it reps.
Right. Like,
Play recruit. He can play
you,
recruit too.
What'd
yeah,
you say,
like,
Alex? My bad. What'd
No,
you
I was
say?
saying he can grow with Hoop. I like him playing with.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
bro, he just know
When
it's
you know the
bad that if he was
position,
going to be
bro,
trash.
it's
What's up?
when you know the position, you know, JID. It's some people have to learn it. He already knows the position, bro.
Oh
He's ahead of
yeah.
the curve.
Yeah.
It's ahead of the curve, bro. That shit's it's hard. That point guard
I was,
position, it's
I was
not
watching
easy,
last night.
man.
He was playing Denver. He looked really, really
Man.
He's making reads that an 8 year
right,
veteran
right,
makes.
right. Yeah, he
It's just the second thing about with us is just like again with Exum being under contract, which again I'm happy waiving him, bro. And I was telling this to someone earlier. I was like, bro, Exum being this injury prone, he got comfortable being back in the league. He got
hmm
Yeah,
comfortable being back in
yeah,
the league because that's
yeah.
what got him kicked out of the league in the first place.
bro. And y'all roster is not that bad. Like if Clay Thompson starting to hoop. He playing better in his role off the bench.
There you go.
Mmm.
The
He
roster,
is.
You know what's crazy? We
roster's
only got
not bad.
blown out twice.
Niggas been talking crazy to
Right,
Clay. He been having to get in
right.
his
Man,
Like I
bag,
almost
they've been
boy.
trying him,
Woo.
bro. They've been
That
trying
nigga Clay said, "There's only a couple niggas that can sit at the
right.
table with me, and they're up there." Whoa,
That's
buddy.
how the people said
Whoa.
I'm a bomb.
See, like,
Some guy,
No,
JID,
slow
the
down,
guys
Clay.
that I know are up there.
Right,
Relax, Clay. I get what you're
right,
Relax
saying.
now. Now I get what you're
Rest,
right,
saying,
rest in peace to those
but
guys, but
relax.
right,
relax, please. He
right.
said they're up there. Oh boy, there's some guys up there. God
Hey,
knows.
hey, I don't know.
Play
Hey,
like y'all bench players.
that's the VIP of the
Yeah.
VIP. What you talking about?
Listen, the upper room is it's
That's a
not access.
fact. The
What did
upper
JID
room.
say? If I'm in the room and you walk in, I know I'm in the wrong spot.
That's a fact.
Dude,
That's a fact. I walk in,
wait,
damn,
hold
what you doing here? Oh yeah, man. Let me dip up out of here. I'll holler at y'all.
oh, we that's hella
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. No, because I just think like there's the orange room. You feel me? He like gonna make it to the orange room. He wouldn't make mine, but meet you in the middle. He like gonna make the orange room. Got no problem with that. You ain't in the navy room yet though. To me,
Do
you're not
do
new.
do air? You there?
Yo.
Don't get mad, New Air. I'm a post an edit tomorrow morning of Lucas 9 turnovers.
I
I
mean,
want
Uh,
hey, you got to show
nah,
the
but
man,
money with the bad.
I'm
obviously
chilling, man.
New Air. Obviously, he has the ball in his hands a lot, so the ball's gonna get turned over.
Oh yeah.
But do you feel a way about the like first quarter? Yes, we want to get JJ going, but what do you think that does to everybody else? Do you feel like it kind of takes some of the other guys out of rhythm? You heard Rui's comments yesterday. Rui's like, I don't remember touching the ball.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
like
like
that
Yeah, that
that.
was
either.
yeah.
I
I
did
didn't,
I
I,
not
I
like
didn't,
mean,
I
that,
didn't like
man.
that either, Jay.
Yeah.
I
I did
mean,
not.
my only thing is like we kind of been playing that way all year,
Mm-hmm.
and this is like the first game where like Rui didn't get his touches. Like a lot of guys didn't really get shots. Like yesterday was just a bad game.
No, that's
I
fair.
don't.
That's why I was
Told
asking
Yeah,
you,
you.
I
man. It
don't.
How
just
you
looked
just
weird. The game just looked weird to me yesterday.
Yeah, it just felt like something was like I told you I had a
Felt like
feeling,
something
bro.
was
Something
off.
was, yeah, I had a feeling something
Yeah.
was gonna happen, bro.
So new
And
hoop. How did y'all? I want to ask y'all this as y'all Laker fans, and I'm on the outside. So like I said yesterday, it just felt weird to me. The Bron, laughing with the bench, JJ trying to get a play in and all that. So what are y'all reading into that, or if y'all reading anything into it?
no, that's nothing. That's
Hmm?
nothing.
Hmm?
Like in my opinion, LeBron's been playing for what 23
Right,
years.
right, right.
So
Yeah.
LeBron probably already knew, like, bro, we ain't winning this game. Like LeBron,
Right.
I'm gonna
like,
play the, I'm gonna play the balancing. Like, I agree with New Era. I do
yeah.
agree,
Like
but,
I think him and
but
JJ are having a discussion, but like
for
they're
sure,
so
for sure.
close. They're so
Yeah,
close. Like I'm not even
yeah.
concerned about that.
And just, and I'm only gonna speak from the coaching side of this, just because I'm a coach. JJ for sure is gonna have a conversation with Braun, and I think the conversation is just gonna be like, that just looks bad. Not saying I'm mad at you,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
but it looks
Hmm.
Right,
bad where I'm
right.
trying to call the
Hmm.
set and you're in the
Yes.
corner laughing and giggling. And I know JJ, he's great. You like how you have the convo. It's not going to be in this demeanor, but just like, hey, Brian, like it just makes me look bad. It makes
It
all of
does.
us look bad. So
Hmm.
just that was the only thing. And I'm with you, New Air. I wasn't bad because it was like, bro, we're getting blown out. And Brian does that every game. He finds somebody on the bench he's laughing with, giggling with, but that just looked bad. That's all I'm saying.
Because
Yeah.
here's the thing. If y'all were up a dub and he did that, nobody would
Right.
give a
Nobody
damn.
would.
Nobody would care.
Exactly.
And he does it all.
Nobody
Right.
would care.
He does it every game.
We
I,
get be,
I see it every
okay
game.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he
because no,
played. He played with half the dudes in the
Right.
league. So
Literally,
like,
it's like
fam, he literally has the stat where he's close to 40. Bro, wrap your head around that for a second. One guy, we ain't talking about MJ, we ain't talking about Wilt or somebody, him. 40% of the league that's ever suited up. That's insane.
that's
So yeah,
diabolical.
so every game he gonna be like, "Hey man, what's going on, bro? Such and all that. Man, how's life, man? You know what I'm saying? Just a little quick little bullshit. That's it. It ain't nothing
uh-huh.
crazy. Like, nah,
Some of
man.
these dudes coming into the league, LeBron's play with their daddy. He's laughing like,
Word.
whoa,
Uh-huh.
bro. Like, so I get it. I get it. It's
The
just the
optics. The
optics. It's the
optics.
right
Yeah.
new era. You
It's
But
the
already know it's the
optics.
but that's what
optics.
it is.
It's the optics.
And of course, again, I have to mention it. It's y'all.
Right, for
It's
sure,
y'all.
for
So
sure.
Oh yeah.
when it's y'all, you getting blown out, and then he do that,
It's magnified.
and then the
Yeah,
camera beelines to
yeah.
him. You
And
feel
then
me? Like
and
they
then
did that on
JIG,
purpose.
then it V lines to
He lines
JJ.
to
What is
J.
he doing?
Hmm.
Shaking his
Hmm.
head,
Yeah.
pissed off. Look, they was like,
Yep.
camera, get to
Yeah.
JJ, get to JJ.
You know, outside
Nah,
looking
that's
Come
in,
on,
I was
real.
about
man.
to get your perspective. Outside looking, I said the whole game just felt weird to me last night. Bron
Hmm.
got 4 points in the third quarter. He trying to call a play. Bron giggling and down 20 and all that. Just weird.
Now who?
New era. What we talk about, new era. Braun had 4 points in the fourth quarter. What happened?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get that 10 though.
He gonna
I'm
get
gonna
that
get that
Oh
10.
yeah,
10.
But
He
funny
gonna
I ain't
get
last
gonna
night.
that
lie
I knew.
10.
though.
I
I
knew
ain't
that.
gonna
I knew
lie
that. I
though.
knew that was gonna happen.
And check right
I'm
out
not
after
gonna
Right.
that.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. Thought that might have been the night.
You
I
did?
did.
No, never,
I did.
Oh
JID.
Jay,
Never,
oh
I did
Jay. It's
never.
been
because
so
it
many
was a
nights
weird
like that,
game.
Jay.
No, it is. But see, he likes to. It's similar to the remember that game where he got injured or
Yeah,
whatnot, and he got it real quick, and then tap the chest, and it ear, hey, come get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
yeah.
But that one, he was like, hell no, I got to get this going, man. Let me run this here. 1296, almost 1300 games, man. That's bro. Think about this. Within basically a month from now, pretty much a month from now, even if it stopped, that's 19 years to the date. 19 years to the date that streak was going on. Crazy. But I got scared for him. I did. I got scared. I was like, damn, man, this might be the one where it's like, all right, man. Now, I think that might have been a definite uh thing to y'all. If he don't care about it no more, all right, bro. We gonna check out. Let me get up out of here.
Yeah, man.
But I ain't gonna lie, that one shot by Rui, that's not good.
Yeah, one shot from Rui
That's
is
not
definitely
good, bro. I'm
unacceptable.
sorry. That's unacceptable, bro. We can't have that,
That's
bro. You can't have
unacceptable.
that for a swing player, and he needs to be in rhythm, right? He needs
He
to be
Yeah.
was
in rhythm
pissed
for a
too. You
game.
could tell in his interview he
It
was
was
pissed
But I mean, to a certain degree, that's credit to Phoenix defense too, 'cause they
for sure.
closed out on all our shooters. Like
for
they
surely.
were they were impressive. So like
Make
it's a
those guys
mixture of
put it
that,
on
and
the
plus he
ground.
could have got more touches. Yeah,
No, I agree. That's real. They for surely was not letting guys get wide open, catch and shoot, especially Rui.
Yeah, they knew. They was like, no, make sure you on him. Make sure when he catches the ball, you see a body. Pause.
Yep.
But
No, that's real.
Suns
they
do deserve
saw it.
credit too.
Any word on Book?
They've been playing
Any
good.
word on Book? Because
I
I
know it
saw
was
that he
something
left
with
the
a,
game.
it's something with a groin, but I don't know. They
Oh,
didn't really say
oh
anything
Lord.
today.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Another
Nope.
gone. Yep. Another one.
Nope. If it's two things we know for sure, Hoop, it's that grown and them hamstring, them lower. And when you go lower, see, that's crazy, right? God forbid you could break your arm or something like that. You'll be all right. You feel what I'm saying? But them
That's
legs,
crazy.
you feel me? That's crazy, ain't it? Right? I could break my arm,
Hmm.
I'll be all right. You feel me? I could be all right. Probably because you got to think. God forbid if you break your arm or something like that, how often does that happen? Whereas your legs, you're constantly moving them.
Yeah.
You know, you're moving your arms, obviously, because, you know, for basketball, you need to shoot, obviously, but your legs, bro, you make one twitch, boy, and that Achilles say, no, no, boy. And you got to power off at that point. You got to go lay down somewhere.
That's real.
Mm-mm. But I hope you're all right, though. Because they compete, man. That's one thing I'll say about them. The Suns, they
Yeah.
compete.
Yeah,
They
they
compete.
compete.
They not laying down this year for anybody.
They
They
compete like
not.
a motherfucker,
I
boy.
respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, they be hard. I get Colin Gillespie been playing out his.
Damn, he's been so good this year.
He has been fucking
He really
hooping,
has,
man.
bro. He's been hooping, bro. He has really, really been hooping. Mm, mm, mm.
Yep. So we'll see. It's just, I guess, another thing too. We got to see how LeBron looks when he finally ramps up. That's the big question too.
Yeah.
Who y'all got next?
Uh,
Toronto, the Raptors.
Toronto.
Oh,
Hmm.
We got Toronto then Boston on the back to back.
Ooh, that ball. You think you split those?
Uh, probably.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might lose to Toronto and beat Boston.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at the schedule now. In 6 days, you got 4 games, and then you got a nice little break until the 18th.
Yep.
Depending on, I mean, I don't know. I gotta probably holler at somebody on the San Antonio side because I was trying to get into one of their spaces a couple of days ago. I'm trying to get word on phone home to see if if he went back to the mothership to kind of heal up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Uh,
it's kind of
they've
I'm
been
kind of
playing well
I ain't
without
gonna
him
lie,
though.
I kind of miss him though. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss like damn, I miss this big joke out here. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm also keeping track of guys missing time. I'm also keeping track.
To the All NBAs and All Stars, huh? Well, not All Star, but All NBAs and
Keeping
awards.
track of that, keeping track of the offensive and defensive things. So, you know,
How many games has Wimby missed?
from now, mind you, this was up until a couple of days
He,
ago. I had him at 4 at that time, but now that was probably because that was what Wednesday we were back in the office. So
12 games. 12. So they played 19. He missed 7 games so far.
7 games so far. Yeah, in a row. So he can't miss no more than 10 more. His number is 10. So 11, he over with. He can't do it. That opens up a spot.
it's gonna get real tricky, man. Niggas trying to make that and be healthy for the playoffs, boy.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got to think of other stuff that can come about, like personal thing, like let's say you have a child or something like that during the season. You know you're gonna want to, depending on how you and your wife do that or whatnot, or your lady or whatever. You got to do that. So you got that. God forbid a family member pass away. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of things that can come, just like any other job. You feel me?
Right, right.
Like all of that stuff can just come into play. So. Matter of fact, let me update his. And then what I'm doing the records with them out as well. So he's missed 7. They're what, 5-2.
Yeah,
Shout
they've
out
been
to them.
playing well. Yeah, they've been playing well even without him.
5-2. Let me do that before I get out of here. I'm gonna update that and then I'm up now.
Dylan Harper's back too.
Yeah, Jay, I think I'm gonna just pay you next week, man.
What you mean? Oh, on the house. All right, that's fine, brother. That's fine. But 25, right?
I'm
25?
nigga,
Yeah, yeah.
I
25
might
would
have to
do it.
pay Alex. Nigga, look like AD running away with games missed.
I ain't gonna
Well,
lie.
he's back
It's kind of
now.
okay. Now,
What is it,
all right.
16-10 or something like that?
It
I
was
don't think
14. It was 14 at that time. Hold on, let me go look. Let me look for you right now.
I'm
And we can
saying,
try to have some hope.
yeah,
Try to have some type of hope.
Alex might have won his money
All
back
right.
from the bet he
Oh man, he
lost.
might. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. 15. And he is
What's
4 and
Kawhi at?
11. 4 and 11. Kawhi, last time I had him, he was at 10, and that's last week.
Oh, so it's closer to, okay. It's not
Oh,
too
oh
far.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
yeah,
not
it's
like a
close.
10
It's
game
close.
lead. Yeah, yeah. It ain't like a 10 game lead with one another. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. It's still the same 10. 15 to 10 right now. 15 to 10.
15 and 10.
15 to 10. And then Bron, I think Bron is at 15. I'm thinking about taking him off the list at this point because he already kind of showed like I ain't worried about that.
Yeah,
You know,
he ain't stressing out all NBA.
how about this? I'll leave this up to Lakers fan. You want me to go and take him off? Because it seems like because when I last counted him, he was at 14. So he missed 4 more and it's over with.
I got a question though. Do you think he makes the All-Star game?
They're gonna vote him in
Yeah.
yeah, because you know the
I didn't
starters are
think about that.
for the fans. Yeah.
You know,
But if you're asking me, does he deserve to be there coming on right now?
No,
No.
no,
And
of
he would
course
even tell
not.
you that. Yeah, he would even tell you that.
that's tough, Where I didn't even think about that.
Right. 5, 6, 7, 8,
Because
9,
like a lot
10,
of the
11,
Austin
12,
love, like
13,
he's gonna be an
14.
All-Star, but I'm
Right,
like, man,
right.
we not. I don't think we're gonna have 3 All-Stars. I'm like, well, Luca and Austin, like they're gonna be in. Like I don't
11
know,
and 15
but just
games for Braun, 11 and 4
Like
without him.
like
Just
Jay,
putting it out there.
Jay said, they gonna vote him in. You know,
yeah,
Absolutely.
I think just the
Absolutely. That
legacy, the name, all
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's no way.
Where's the All-Star game at this year?
LA,
y'all.
Oh, yeah.
but it's actually at the Clippers, John, the Clippers arena.
I'm not mad at that.
They gotta have an All-Star this year. You think, James?
James will probably be the only
Yeah,
name.
they gotta have somebody.
It
Because
would
they gotta
likely
have
be the only
somebody
name because he been
represent the
hooping.
squad.
He been hooping.
Yeah,
So,
gotta have somebody.
and Bam is at 6. Yeah, Bam's at 6. LaMelo's at 7. Bron's at 15. Let me check on Paolo. Paolo might be close, if not to like double digits, because I'm putting them in red if it's double digits. That's like the danger zone where it's like, all right,
Clippers gonna do a whole
one,
shit. I think
two,
they
three,
getting rid of a lot of
four,
guys.
6, 7, 8, 9.
That's how I'm looking at Derrick Jones Jr. Man, I'm trying to figure out how much it's gonna cost to get him.
I like him with y'all.
Good DJJ.
Yeah, I like him with y'all.
No, no, no. I saw something on the timeline. You know,
That might
I could have been,
that
I
might have
could have
been
been
me.
bugging. You know, it was you. I just wanted just for the dramatic effect. Yeah, I saw something on the sideline that you was offering somebody. Who was that somebody?
Oh, Cleaver,
Boy, they ain't doing that.
Cleaver in the first.
Boy, never change, man. Never change, brother. Stay the same, bro. Don't ever in your life change, bro. I'll get
Listen,
mad at
The
you.
first might
I'm not saying
first
it's a
might do
real thing,
it.
but
Y'all touch that first, it might do it.
yeah, that first. But I'm not sure Rob's attaching the first to BJJ.
No, not for Derek Jones.
Now,
Yeah.
if they could, now one thing I think would be interesting is if they could do Vando for DJJ in a first. So getting off that contract, that might be enough to like plus getting an upgrade. That might be enough to convince them to give it up that first. But I'm not sure. But I don't know. Supposedly they're still interested in Wiggins, but I don't know. Oh, every time I hear a lot of noise about a trade target, I kind of ignore it because I know how that goes.
Even though he hasn't made an All NBA in some years, Trey Young is 1 game away, so you can pretty much count him out.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty much
How about
count him out.
how
He got
about Ja?
17. That's good. I didn't even think about y'all. Let me check him that for you.
I don't think he was gonna make All NBA this year. He
Well, I'm hoping he does it for my wallet's sake. You know,
yeah.
you know. See, I like to play a
Yeah.
long game with a lot of things. You hear me? I'm that type of guy. All right, let's see.
Yo,
Technically,
see,
we count the not with team one, so obviously you didn't suit up. So that's two, three, six, seven. We got nine from Mr. Ja. Nine from Mr. Ja.
yo, see, Wall just hit me up.
Mhm.
He said Laravia back on trial.
Lord Jesus, this hell.
Oh shit, he's
Said
One,
Jake,
funny.
two,
Jake
three,
back on trial.
four. Lord Jesus. Mm-mm.
I'm
That's
weak.
hilarious. Oh man,
Nine
that's
for
crazy.
Ja. Zion is pretty much done with. I can put his
Oh, I should have.
name.
You know what? Let me.
He's pretty much done.
I think I'm about to put this bet in.
Boy,
OKC winning tonight.
okay. Who they playing?
If I go to see
Oh, hell yeah. What? Money line?
easy
Let's see.
money,
Who I
easy
got?
money.
Who I got? Steph, Paulo,
Now I'm trying to
Bron.
figure out what else I
Uh,
could attach to it.
oh, I could give you my slip that I did if you're doing just straight money line. Pull that up. I'm gonna log out in the process. I did Toronto, Minnesota, Boston, and OKC. And I added a boost to that, turned 5 into 50.
So you got. Hold on.
You want to read them off again?
Give me 1 second. I'm opening up the app now. Hold on.
hmm
So you got who's the teams?
Toronto,
Toronto,
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
Boston. Boston and New York is basically a pickle. I just think Jaylen Brown is going to want to do work because he likes playing.
Okay, I might
Boston.
stay away from that one, but
That's fine. I feel you. Totally understand. Totally understand. And then OKC, you can even add a spread to that. I'd do at least -6 minimum. Minimum -6 probably. That's probably the spread plus or -6. Let me
so
look.
I got Philly, Toronto, Minnesota, and OKC.
Nah,
Okay.
spread minus 11.5.
Oh, hell yeah. And they expecting a blowout there.
Yeah, nah, Steph not playing. I think Jimmy
Yeah,
might be out too.
yeah. Steph not playing. That's
I bet
why.
Jimmy on the fantasy score on prize picks because he's the main offensive engine that they will have there. And since I knew Steph wasn't going to play, I put that on prize picks though. I put that separate.
I might fuck around and do OKC minus 15.
I'm mad at it. I'm mad at it. But yeah, currently right now to reel them off, AD 15, Bam is at 6, Kawhi is at 10, LaMelo's at 7, Braun is at 15. These are games missed, by the way. Paolo's at 9, Steph is at 5. Might as well count that to 6 since he's not playing tonight. I'll update that in the morning. Trey Young is pretty much done. He's at 17. He can only miss one more, and I think that's pretty much over. Phone home, Victor Wembanyama is at 7, and Ja is at 9. Remember, you can only miss 17 games max if you want to be eligible for any postseason awards. So that would be interesting, boy. Because think about it, if we take Braun off, right? You take Braun off, Tatum and Hallie are injured. If Wemby misses 10, well, misses 11 more, you take him off. That's 4 spots open for the most part. So it's going to be interesting. It'll be very interesting. But let me tell you something right now. I know this ain't going to happen, but my boy AR is in the talks for that. Man, listen, y'all going to hate me.
What are you
Straight
talking
up.
about?
Y'all going to hate me. Hmm. You going to ask him what the number?
Oh, you talking
55.
about contract extension? I mean, right now after last night, man, it might be back down to 45.
But, see, okay. See, I see how this is gonna go. I see how this is gonna play out. I see how this gonna go.
45's a good number, Jay.
That number gonna fluctuate all year.
It seemed like it, huh? Hoop? Until we put pen to pad, I can see.
Nah.
No. Who? It'll be something like he had like 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. What, Jay? What's the number? I stay a second get 40. I ask Wall, your Wall, what's the number? 20.
Nah, you know what's the real determining factor is
Yeah, I
when
was
we
finna
get
say, Jay.
Oh
when
yeah,
we
it's
get
the
to the
odds. It's the
offs.
odds, fam. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on now. We all know that.
That's,
It's the
I was
odds.
yeah.
just gonna say, do you think that's
Yeah.
the biggest factor, the
No, it
odds?
is. Yes.
If
Yes.
he falls in the offs,
Yes.
bro,
But like this. But
it
like
is
this.
what it is.
But like this. Worst case, I mean, literally the absolute worst case scenario is 35-40. I don't think we go any lower than that realistically, given the market value. I'm good.
Yeah,
Given
it's
the
not
given
going lower than that.
given the market value and the fact of where he's at as a player. That's number one. Now the offs, that's when it's gonna be, are we willing to give you like 50 to me?
Yeah,
Now, granted, I wouldn't want that anyway for him, honestly. I don't. Let me be real with you, New Era. I don't want that boy to get 50. I don't. Because you make 50, there's different expectations that come with that number, brother.
Yeah, then the talks start to get real
Come
critical.
on now. Come on now. Because who? It's gonna be, if he averaged
Hmm.
22 and something like that, not saying you or anybody in here, y'all not gonna be okay with it, but you know it's gonna be a section of like, nah, AR need more than that. You gave us more than that last year, type of thing. You see what I'm saying? And then you're gonna have the comparisons, so like you said, who the talks and all that. Like, nah, mm-mm, nope. He met 40, 45, we straight. And that's what he's worth.
What
Just
if
pay him
he?
what
What
he's
if?
worth.
What if he averaged
Wait, but
two?
don't you think
What if he?
Arsenal want a max contract because LeBron's gonna be gone soon?
Well, he's gonna get that anyway, brother.
Oh yes, but then do you guys think LeBron will just be replaced by role players then afterwards?
Uh, I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know what the future holds with this team because I could say that and then they make a crazy trade or something, but then next thing you know,
The new manager.
yeah, everything flips. I like for like honestly, I thought we were still gonna be in the LeBron AD era, and lo and behold, so
Mm,
I can't sit here and act like I know. Like people who act like they know what our front office is doing is just like hilarious to me.
bro, they don't know.
They have no clue.
They have no clue.
I think that's what pisses them off the most. It's like
They can't
we,
figure him out.
we can't figure out what they're trying
Yeah.
to do. Like, are they trying to win now? Are they trying to prepare for the future? Or I'm like, bro, like, just relax, man. We don't know. Once the trade happens, we don't know. We say, oh, okay, we see what's going on. And that's it.
Wait, what trade?
They'll
Well,
probably make a,
he's
yeah,
probably
they'll
talking
probably
about
make a
another trade.
trade. Yeah, they'll probably make a trade eventually.
Do you
I
think the
don't
Lakers
know.
are gonna make a trade even with the cap space they have?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Cause
we've seen
they
stranger things.
yeah. Cause they have so many expiring contracts that they could trade. It's like,
Hmm.
I
Do
can
you
see
see
it.
DeMar being a Laker?
No.
Ooh,
Okay, good. I was saying I don't even want the Lakers
He
signing
said DeMar
no,
DeRozan.
because I was saying
no.
DeMar to the Bucks is out of the question now that Giannis wants out. No.
I mean, the whole Giannis thing, he didn't necessarily say anything. Like the whole social media delete thing it's always the troll thing a lot of people go to. I don't know.
No, but I believe it though because usually when a player like deletes all their posts like a certain like thing, I think it looks like they're broken. Like the way I saw Giannis yesterday, he was pretty unhappy about losing like, to the Wizards out of all teams.
Oh yeah, he was pissed off. I mean,
Like I would not want to be there if my team isn't even playing right now. They're a lottery.
they're 11th seed. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, they're not. How far are they out from being in the playoffs?
They're pretty. I mean, they're like 2, 3 games out. I think I'm not checking right now, but I just
Yeah,
think it's hard to cover that ground because there's just no one really on that team to me. Like, there's no second option. There's no Damian Lillard because you waived him for nothing, which Giannis wasn't happy about either.
yeah.
I don't see how you recover
I
from
still
this
don't
if you're
understand that
Giannis.
move. I still don't understand that move.
I don't know.
Like,
I just think they thought. I think here's probably what happened. I'm not gonna defend this move, but I think what happened was I think the Bucks might know something that we don't. Like maybe they're afraid Dame is gonna be washed, or maybe they're afraid the injury is worse than what we know.
I mean, he tore his Achilles, so we knew he was done for the year. But like, I guess they figured they could maybe salvage the season by waiving him and then trying to get Miles Turner and trying to build around Miles Turner and Giannis. I guess I understand the concept. Mm.
I would have just personally started Bobby Portis because they already had him as a good six man when Brooke Lopez was not playable and he still isn't playable. Like
Yeah,
Bobby Portis, I'm fine with him starting. Honestly, like I've had him as a top 100 player for a while. Like he's good. You could have filled out another position.
but they still needed a five. Like Giannis wasn't gonna play five all game, so like letting Brook walk and then because
Bobby
Brook was,
Portis is a center. He's 6'11".
eh, he's not really a.
No, Bobby's a
Because
power
he,
forward.
because he, because Bobby was playing center once they benched Brooke Lopez in the last two games of the playoffs.
Eh, Bobby at the five is something you go to like if you're going small or whatever.
Spurts. Yeah.
Yeah, spurts. You're not doing that for 82 games. That's not gonna cut it.
Oh, I was just thinking like maybe the Bucks could have tried it this year while they had like a transition or something.
Yeah, I mean, wow, it's crazy. Chicago and Philly are at like the bottom of the conference now. That's insane.
No, Philly's mediocre, but at least they got Tyrese Maxey, who's having a top 10
Yeah,
player
they're
season,
nine and
and
they're
DJ
9-10
Expo.
now. Like a couple of weeks ago, they were like 1-2. That's crazy.
Yeah, Philly's 10-9. No, the East is good this year actually. The East is
East is solid. I
like
still,
I would argue
I
there's more contenders in the East right now than the West, just because the West has there's too many teams losing games that they shouldn't be in the West.
huh?
There are probably more contenders in the East right now, just because there's a lot more teams that are winning more basketball
Wait,
games.
Dylan,
In the
Excuse me?
what?
Wait,
Dylan,
what?
wait,
Excuse
what?
me?
I ain't gonna lie, the whole league sweet.
I'm not going to lie, when I said there's more teams in the East that are looking better, it's because the teams in the East are beating teams that they are supposed to
Okay,
be
but
beating.
there's wait,
Too many
wait,
teams
but
in
you
the West
wait,
are throwing
Dylan.
games that
But you
they
said
should be
okay,
winning.
okay, that's fine if they look better, fine. But did you say contenders?
They this I what?
Did you say there's more contenders in the East?
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think there's a
okay, hold on,
realistic
hold on.
contender there, honestly. I can
I
make that
agree with you
argument.
today. I don't think there's no team in the East that can win
I
the
can
I
make
think,
that argument.
yeah, I think
Hold
whoever's
on,
in the
my
West is.
argument was that the Knicks are contenders still. The Knicks.
Oh,
You said they're
Are
really?
not
are
contenders?
they
The Knicks are contenders.
Oh,
Okay.
are they a better contender than any team in the West?
Well,
Hold on, oh, let me think this.
What? What?
I would probably take the Nuggets, the Thunder, Lakers, and Rockets over them. That's fair.
them
I think the
four.
East overall has more good teams than the West. Maybe that was what I was trying
Wow.
to say.
Wow.
Uh, I disagree,
wow.
but
Wait, you
okay.
don't think there's more good East teams than the West? Okay, maybe I was doing too much of the contenders part, but I think there's more better East teams than West teams.
All right, I'm gonna go down the list.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I mean,
Who's the
if
top
you
eight
go
in the East right now?
top
The
8 in the
Oh,
Pistons
East,
man.
and
you got Detroit, you got the Knicks. That's 1,
Hey,
2. You got Miami, who's 3.
Raptors.
Toronto, that's 4. Magic is 5. Cleveland 6. Atlanta 7.
Boston number
Boston
8.
is 8.
Let's go.
there's
Let's
there's
who's in the
9 teams
West?
over
Let's
500.
say the teams in the West.
All right, you got OKC 1, Lakers 2, Houston 3, Denver 4, San Antonio 5, Minnesota 6, Phoenix 7, Golden State 8. Like the top 17 in the West would be top 4 teams in the East. So the top 7 would they have top 4 records compared to what the East has. The
The
only
set.
issue The only issue I would say maybe 9, 10, 11 is better in the East and the West, but other than that, I don't see it.
I mean, the Pistons are the one seed in the East with a great record. There's that.
I don't think
Yeah,
they're a contender, though.
Me either.
I don't. I think
I feel like they are a contender just
uh-huh.
because they took the Knicks to 6 games, and there was one game that the Pistons should have won, but there was
There,
a bad call, so that series should have already went to 7 games. It's that the Knicks made the conference finals and lost that Pacers game. Sirs, I feel like the Pistons already look really good. And then Cade is a step better. He's top 10 this year.
I
Dylan,
Jalen Duren
mean,
made a leap.
contender
Denise
they're probably
Jenkins made a leap
they're
as
probably
well, and they still
contender.
have
They're
their
probably
veteran.
contender by default, like
I
because they're in the
just,
conference they're in.
I, I just think it's just not their time yet. That's my thing.
yeah, I
I
just
look.
yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
their
think
contender,
they're
time
going
yet.
yeah.
to
They're
win it
not
all,
there
but
yet
I
to
could
me.
see them making a deep run though. I don't think they'll win it all.
Who
Well,
do you think could
yeah,
realistically
like
make the
that.
finals
Well,
in the
that's the
East?
definition of a contender, no? Like you think they
Yeah,
can win it all. They have a chance to win it
No, no,
all.
no, no. That's a championship contender. I have two
I mean,
different
yo,
definitions.
never
So,
mind, brother. Never mind.
no,
Appreciate it.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I have championship contender like you'll actually like have a legit shot win it, or contender like you'll knock out a few teams, but I don't think you'll win it all. So like the Jimmy Butler Heat a few years ago, I'd say.
So, what teams in the East you think could get to the finals?
I think the Knicks could get all the way there. I think the Cavs will figure it out soon. I think the Pistons could. Those are my three
Those the
main
only
contenders
three.
in the East. But I could realistically see the Knicks or Knicks winning it all as of now from the East. The Cavs need to
Honest,
fix up their roster.
I don't trust any of those teams. I'm sorry. I can't even tell you
honestly,
who's gonna make it because
I
I don't trust any of them. So
honestly, I could see the Knicks getting there by default, but the team I'm thinking that you kind of like over like looking is Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Man,
I have one issue with Miami. I love Norman Powell a lot, but my issue with him is Tyler Hero's not good to plus. He's not good at dealing with physicality. His shot selection can be very questionable at times. And there was one year where he made the finals. They didn't even need Tyler Hero.
So that's fine, but like that coach behind that bench and the players that he has, I kind of trust that.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it all comes down to Eric Spoelstra, whether the guys perform in the playoffs or not at the end of the day. But I'm not sure if they're going to come out the East like that, though.
can I say something right
I
quick?
Yeah.
yo
I just want to say, for first and foremost, it's been a long time. What's up, Hoop, Gaz, everybody?
What's good?
It's been a good while. I just want to say, um, Napoleon stopped dodging me. I don't know if he's been in here since the start of the season, but every single time I try to reach to Napoleon, he dodges my question. So, if y'all ever see Napoleon, tell him that Tate's looking for him. I've been seeing him in a few spaces. He always leaves and he always dodges whenever he sees me. Whenever I start talking. So, if y'all ever see him, tell him Tate's looking for him. I wonder how his
Hey,
marriage
Tate,
is.
you'll be in here, Tate. You'll be in here.
I appreciate it, guys. I got two jobs now, so I'm not on Twitter as much. But I've been looking
Get that
for him. He
money, man.
always leaving. Oh yeah, you got to. I got to. But what I want to say is, I think a lot of fools going on in the league. It's some good regular season fools goals going on. I like Miami, but if Norman Paul is going to average 25 to 30 points a game in the playoffs, I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening, man. Now I could be wrong. You
Wait,
know,
why
I
don't you see Norm doing that in the playoffs, though?
I mean, you asking the guy who to go from who was a borderline All Star in the Clippers to be a borderline potential All NBA player for an 82 game season and the playoffs.
He
I
1000%
don't know,
is playing
man.
above himself if he continue
Exactly.
that.
Like,
Here's my thing with Norm.
I feel like it's a lot of players and a lot of people playing above their talent level right now. I think once we get to the post All-Star break, we gonna know who for real or not. I just think some guys right now is playing above their mind and above their heads right now.
Who do you
and
think's
who's
playing above
that?
their minds right now? Because we're already 20 games in now. We kind of know who teams are.
A
I
fourth
mean,
of
when
the
you start talking
season, you
about,
know that?
Yeah, we don't know who teams are right now. We do
Fourth of
not
the
know.
season?
I have an idea of who's legit and who's not legit, unless you're the Mavericks who are completely injured and need a star on that team.
You don't know by now. There's no way to know by
yeah,
now.
when somebody could go on the Nuggets or OKC could go on the 20 game losing streak, 15 game. Nah, God forbid, but I'm just saying we don't
I
know.
mean that's kind of crazy, hoop. But go
Yeah, but no,
ahead.
but I'm
Yeah,
just
that's too
saying.
crazy. That's too
Bro,
much.
20-1 to 20 to 20-21.
we could lose 12 games and somebody would say we stink.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
And
that's real.
they will say that, by the way.
right,
I mean, if the
They will.
Lakers
You ain't
lost
even got to
4 games
ask
in a
if
row,
they
I would not say
will.
they suck.
I just think out east, the Raptors starting off 14-7. I mean, I don't know who saw that coming. I'm surprised by that.
Definitely didn't. They
Um,
shocked me.
I had the
exactly.
Raptors as a play-in team before the season started because Brandon Ingram did not play a single game for them last year, and then they were just adding him to the team. So like instead of having like an Ochai Abaji or like Grady Dick starting, you place him with Ingram, who's pretty much an all-star level player. Like it should have been pretty obvious to me that they were going to be a top 10 seed, but yeah, I agree. 4 seed is surprising.
Yeah, if you would have said, I wouldn't mind playing. Just like being a top four. I did not see that coming. The Phoenix Suns. I
That
mean,
right there.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks. I mean, averaging 23 points per game was not in my bingo card. That was not in my bingo card. I'm sorry, and I miss DB down here in Houston.
Yeah, I get him credit. Like
But
you said, I get him credit too. But that's the fool's gold
No,
you
it
was
sucks
talking
that
about.
Booker hasn't been that good this year to
That's
me.
the fool's gold you was talking about. I like what Phoenix doing. They play harder than that. I get that to them, but I don't think this is sustainable.
exactly,
So
like
what do
I
you
just
think happened to Phoenix? Because I think the Suns will probably be a play-in team, but I don't think they make the playoffs. I don't.
You without your best player Devin Booker for if it's they said it's a groin or hamstring, so who knows how long he's out.
Wait, Booker's out?
So
I never
you're gonna
heard about
depend on
Hmm.
this.
Yeah.
yeah, so you're gonna depend
Yeah.
on
It happened last
Dylan
night.
Brooks
Happened last night when they were playing
yeah,
the
the Lakers. You're
Lakers.
gonna depend on Dylan Brooks basically for what month, and who knows when Green comes back. So
Dylan Brooks as your offensive engine for a possible time. Lord
same work.
Jesus.
exactly. Yeah,
Oh
Dude, the
man.
Warriors are gonna make the playoffs just because of these injured teams. That's crazy.
and look, I just want to say real quick, man, to the Clippers, man. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Wait, are you a Clippers fan? Are you a Clippers?
No, I'm actually a Rockets fan, which is why I said if you see Napoleon, let
He
him know I'm
said,
a
"Hey
Clipper
man,
fan.
hey
Um,
yo,
but hey, man, Clippers, man, what's going on, my guys? The Pelicans, shameful. Just
Oh yeah,
shameful.
well. I
Uh,
mean, we didn't expect much from them. We gonna
yeah,
be
we didn't
real.
expect much,
Yeah,
but
no,
God
we
dog.
didn't expect much from them.
And
Wait, you
in-state
guys didn't expect
Zion,
much from
it
the
don't even
Pelicans?
matter.
Yeah.
But the Clippers, man, come on, man. Man, it was like, what's going
come
on,
on
man?
man, come
Come
on
Come
on,
on,
man."
man.
man.
Come
Come
on,
on, man.
man. Come on, man. Like Chris Carter used to say,
Man,
man, what's going
man,
on?
No,
man,
Chris
That's
Paul
what I'm
should not be
saying.
playing
That's
any
one of
more
my
minutes.
favorites.
That's
Come on,
literally a
man.
fact.
Come on, man.
just a bad team. Can't
I'm just tired of this whole Chris Paul thing now. Like, I'm over it.
I mean, okay, genuine question. Did you expect something from him? I'm genuinely asking.
Okay,
Chris
okay.
Paul ain't hurting nobody, man.
Well, hold
Yeah, like
on.
hey, New Era, hey, that's a lie, New Era. He heard the whole Clippers organization being on the court.
that's
He don't think he hurt
crazy.
Hold
nobody.
up. I will say why I expected
New
something
Era
from
say he
Chris
ain't hurt
Paul.
nobody.
Chris Paul last
Listen,
season.
he not their main. We know who the main problem is.
Oh man, go
No,
ahead,
no, no,
Dylan. I'm
no.
listening.
It's way more than that. Okay, so Chris Paul last season averaged 9, 4, and 7 on pretty much like 1.6 turnovers. He was actually shooting 38% for three. I wasn't sure if I expected that, but he started and played all 82 games for the Spurs last year. He looked like he was unlocking Wemby and many of the other young guys on the Spurs, and his defense wasn't a complete liability either.
Bro, what are we doing?
Like that's the reason why I expected something from Chris Paul. All the
But
Clippers were asking him to do was put him in a reserve role behind
how old
James
is Chris
Harden.
Paul?
So he's 40, but last year
He's
he was
40.
39.
But this is literally his 21st year, man. Like, like you're not gonna like there are limits. Is my point that what you should expect from somebody playing 18, 19, 20 plus years. There are
I know
limits.
there are limits to that, but since Chris Paul was pretty solid last year, I would expect him to be around that level, but in a lesser role.
Wait. What is he averaging this year?
He's averaging 3, 1, and 2 on
God
32,
damn.
33, 50, and it looks a lot worse than that by the eye
No,
test.
I understand. I mean, but that's why he made the announcement. I'm trying. He knows that, so he's aware.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not like
aware once Ty Lue started cutting down his minutes.
no, fam. I think that was in the. You do realize like they signed him because they signed it's the Clippers, bro. Like that's where I will argue a lot of people. Not me. I remember him from New Orleans, but. A lot of people remember him from that city. A lot of people do. So that they think of it like this. That's the NFL. That's the NBA version of an NFL player signing for a day with a team that they're known for. It's that. It's that version of that to me.
I mean, this
To
is just
me, I
Chris
could be
Paul
wrong.
returning to the Clippers, though.
That's the thing. I wanted to go. And plus, man, his kids are out here, man. Like, he don't want to, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to move around too much more, especially if I'm trying to hang this thing up.
I know that for sure. Like, I had a feeling he was gonna retire even before the season started because he already hinted it being his final season. But just the whole idea of him gaining like 20 years within one is just crazy to me.
I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother.
Like, you know
Godspeed,
how
man.
Kyle Lowry fell off a massive cliff 2 years ago? It's kind of like that.
Oh, I understand. It's Kyle Lowry, though. I mean,
He's a 5'11" midget, so I don't blame him for that. But yeah, just this Chris Paul regression was really surprising.
that was mean.
First of all, calling 5'11" a midget is crazy, but
That's
okay.
kind of crazy.
I mean, if 5'11" is a midget, then what the hell am I? A dwarf? A oompa loompa?
No, just for NBA players though. Like, if you know like Isaiah Thomas, he's not getting excited because he's like below 6 feet.
I feel you. You get one Navy jacket guy hanging them up. When we get two.
So with
But yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Chris Paul that this is like his last season. He realizes that it's time to hang it up though.
if you
I,
if you're a team,
go ahead, anyway.
I was gonna I
Or
was,
Alex.
I was gonna ask the room this: if you're a team in the East, let's say like Miami, because I think the East is wide open. If you're a team like Miami or Detroit, would you take a flyer on a Kawhi Leonard to bring him in this year to try to go for it?
I don't.
No,
I genuinely think there's not a team realistically. If they think they can compete, they ain't calling LA, bro. I'm just gonna be 100.
no.
I
I think it would
don't even think
personally
you
be the
risk that.
Clippers calling some of these teams, but if I'm the Pistons, because I heard there was like the Pistons were interested in Laurie, I would rather go after Kawhi, who's gonna be half the price of Kawhi. And also, Kawhi's a better player in the playoffs as well, and he's experienced in that thing, and he's a better defender.
I'm good, bro. You
So if
you
I'm the
you
Pistons, I
you
would go after
venture way
Kawhi.
too much for me, bro. Way too much.
See, that's a very, very
We
good question. My only thing is, what does the LA Clippers value Kawhi Leonard as?
First round pick,
Yeah,
If they
well,
start,
but
okay.
if they
at
start talking
least
about
one, at
that's the
least
question.
two, likely.
exactly
That's the question.
At
now, if,
least
Yeah,
Kawhi
two.
I don't
Leonard,
think they that
know my
crazy,
front
Jay.
office
Kawhi
values
Leonard,
Kawhi.
you have
Do.
to
I do.
use
I don't think they
Kawhi
that.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, you have to use the used car rule, right? The
exactly,
Clippers paid this grand price for a guy that had just won a title at Toronto, had won a finals with San Antonio, and he's in a very elite club when it comes to that conversation. The problem is they now feel like they've got duped. They have not gotten the value for the car that they bought off the lot. But what's the rule with the car? The second it leaves the lot, it depreciates immediately in value. Immediately, at least
What do you mean?
50%.
What do you mean depreciates? What do you mean?
It
Value
I mean,
goes
means
down.
I mean,
you're not
yeah.
getting the value that you're not getting back if you trade him, you're not getting the value back that you paid for him. It's not happening. It's
Yes,
not.
I agree. I obviously agree with that because Kawhi's 34 versus 28. That's obviously true. And I know this is
But
not 2019 or
certain guys
Yeah,
2021.
age
but not yeah,
if
not
he
even that.
aged
But it,
softly, if he aged softly, you could get back 80 cents on the dollar or, at least 75. They're going to be lucky if they trade him to get 50 cents back on the dollar. As it sits now, dead serious.
Yeah, I don't think.
I
I
bet
don't.
the
I don't
To
think.
age,
be honest,
I
the
don't.
issue with Kawhi, I think Kawhi has aged better than people actually think on this app. The problem is he's just too injury prone, which is why you're not gonna get as much back for him.
Yeah,
You do
plays
realize that
like
that's what we're talking about, right? We're not talking about his age.
It's
We
the
couldn't care
injuries.
it's the
less.
Yeah, I'm
injuries.
aware of
Yeah,
that.
like
Well,
we couldn't care less about that. It's the injuries,
and,
brother.
yeah.
and let's be
Yeah, I
honest,
know that's the
That's the
outside
injuries.
issue.
of, outside of the 2019 season, without Google, can any of you name a game for me in his Clipper tenure where you're like, oh, that's vintage Kawhi. He takes over and he still has that,
A
right?
Oh, then
singular game,
oh, he's had
absolutely
some
yes.
games.
let
A
me
Hey,
just write out.
game, a
He's had
singular
some
2020.
game,
games.
yes,
we got to stop that. We
yes.
got to stop that
Right here,
madness,
right
man.
now.
Hey,
The
Jay.
winner here right now
He
is
literally
Hey,
made a
2021
Jay.
second
Phoenix
team.
versus
Jay.
Dallas.
He made a second team. What, 2 years ago?
Jay. Jay,
Yes.
forget a game,
When he
Jay. A
played
whole
like
Yeah,
over
series.
Kawhi
Jay,
70
was a top
Jay,
7
games.
player 2 years
Jay. In
ago.
2021, that whole series against the Mavericks, he like he literally
Oh
played
yeah, yeah,
won
oh
with
yeah,
that.
he killed them.
Okay,
That's a fact. He killed
that's
them.
fine. I'll stand corrected on it. I couldn't think of
2023
any.
game 1 versus the Suns. Last year, no, this April's game 2 versus the Nuggets.
Yeah, he still has those moments. It's just it's just like Jay says. It's the injury.
Kawhi still got it, and even this
Yeah,
year, he's been averaging 26 on like 50, 40, 90
yeah.
No,
some
no, no.
split.
And the
Like,
last
he's
ten,
still
The
the
point is
last
consistent.
hey
this.
Dylan, the last 10 he averaged 30. He's averaging 30. So he's
Wait,
So
wait,
if
wait.
you're in the Kawhi business, if you're in the Kawhi business, are you trying to get him for moments? You just need that
yeah,
extra little shot of
yeah,
nitrous,
yeah.
or are you
It
trying to
can't
get
that. That's what
consistency?
it's
Because
like.
if
Go
you're
ahead, go ahead.
asking for the latter, I'm not going to say you're delusional, but you're asking a hell of a lot. If you're asking for just a shot of nitrous and in certain moments, almost like, hey, bring out the secret weapon or bring out the for a certain series, moment, game, whatever. Okay, maybe you can sell me on that. Maybe. I'm not
And that
giving
is
up.
If
exactly.
I got a
It's
question for the
it's this.
room. I got a question for the room. If you're the Cavs, would you entertain Darius Garland for Kawhi Leonard?
No,
Yes.
I
no.
mean,
Realistically, no.
Yes, you
I
should. Yes, you
Yes.
should.
For Kawhi, like the Cle no,
My
Yes.
no.
team is
No,
not
no,
winning a
no.
chip with Darius Garland
I want to
Jay,
anyways.
say,
I would
yeah.
trade him.
Okay.
Why would you say no, Jay? Because I
We're
think
trading.
if you do that deal, it's easy for them to go to five
If
of Lonzo, D Mitch, Kawhi, and then the two big fellas.
if I am
What I'm saying
Cleveland,
is,
I like that a lot. I
I have.
like that a lot more than the backcourt with
You're thinking
Garland
about
and
the
Yeah,
Mitch.
lineup.
I
I'm
just
Kawhi
don't
thinking
like
should.
about.
small
I'm thinking
backcourts.
about the guy. I'm thinking about a guy that's a depreciating asset,
Hmm.
and I'm trading him for a depreciated asset. Like one is
I mean,
going
Yeah,
in that direction. The other one
Jay,
has
that's
been
really what an
there
older
Cleveland,
player is,
for the
though. An
most
let
older
part.
player is going to be declining. Like,
let
the Warriors trade for Jimmy Butler with that awareness. Rockets trade for KD with that awareness.
but Jay, I look at it
But
like
Jimmy
this,
Butler's a different thing than
Jay, I
Kawhi
look
right
at it
now.
like this. I look at it like
No,
this,
no,
Jay.
no, but Jimmy Butler's
You said
overpaid. Like, the dude's paid more than Kawhi, and Kawhi's better than Jimmy.
Jay,
but
you
hold,
said Jay,
hold
you
on.
said as far as
Wait.
you don't think it's a contender in the East. So my thing is this: do so you don't think a Darius Garland for Kawhi swap? You don't think the Cavs get a little closer to being a contender?
If you're saying he on the court, then yes. If you're
Yeah,
talking
but
Yeah,
about
yeah,
I,
no,
that,
I,
yeah,
that's
no.
the
That's
thing.
that's the only thing. Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's the only thing. That's
Oh
the,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if
We're
you
good
don't
then. Yes.
have
Wait, hold on.
if you don't
I have a I have a question. Hold on. I ain't spoken in a long time. It's
go
been a
ahead,
long
Jack.
time. But no, my thing, I want
Appreciate
to
it.
address two things. You just said like availability is like the main thing, right? Sure, if you want to go trade Kawhi for Darius Garland, would Cleveland be better if he's on the floor? Of
Right.
course they will.
Appreciate
But
it.
I could say the same thing if Kawhi, Zubac, James Harden, they was on the floor, right? But they're not. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? And also you're trading a young asset, which they would really want right now because other than the Rockets and the Warriors that, you know, traded for Kevin Durant and Jimmy Butler, they still have young talent. They still have assets for the future. Clippers have nothing.
right.
So it makes it's not a correlation
But
you can
Darius
make between
Garland's not on the court either, and
So
he's small,
let
and
Yeah,
he's small, and
exactly.
I
honestly,
get
Darius
let me
it,
Garland
Jay.
is
and
on the
honestly,
court
when he
last
is
year
on the
being an
court,
option once.
when he is on the court, he's a worse player than Kawhi Leonard.
let me
Exactly.
interject with this. Garland is a good player. However, here's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
I don't
he's
have his
injury
age in
prone
front.
too.
I don't have his age in front of my face. But Cleveland's not going to. There's not a secret level to
I
Darius
don't even
Garland
think
that
he's
Cleveland
26,
is going to
27 yet.
unlock. Like there's not a secret level that Cleveland is going to unlock with Darius Garland. Is he a starter? Is he a good player? Is he an NBA player? Absolutely. But if you could do that trade for a Kawhi Leonard and not have to pay a mortgage to get Kawhi, knowing, yeah, you're going to have some availability issues. Now, how much of an availability issue? That is the largest question. But if I'm not giving up a mortgage to get a Kawhi Leonard, you're not asking him to be the one. That is Donovan Mitchell's throne and his
Right,
throne alone.
exactly.
Okay. But if the argument is you need him for moments, Cleveland, as they sit now, this current rendition of this roster, they're maxed out. They have hit the glass ceiling.
Exactly.
They can get the best record in the East. They can be a plucky team. They can be a good team. They're not getting to a finals. And even if they magically go on a carpet ride and get there, no one expects them to win a final. If you get Kawhi, two things can happen. One, and the most obvious, it could blow up in your face. It could turn into a nuclear reactor and blow up in your face. But just like a nuclear reactor, if things actually click and go well, that could be a really dangerous team in an Eastern Conference that is as wide open as anything, because you're lying to yourself. As much as I like Detroit, you can't trust Detroit right now. You can't, right? Philly's a mess. Cleveland's a mess. Atlanta, can't trust them, right? Boston's injured. Boston, are they even going to make the fucking playoff? Or pardon me, language. Are they even going
Boston's
to make
gonna
the
lose in the
playoffs?
first round.
Like, but my point is, you can make an argument for any team in the playoff standings right now in the East to go on a run. If I'm Cleveland and I'm going to take a swing on a Kawhi, now would be the time I do it, because you're not getting a Darius Garland you're going to unlock. Darius
And
is
and my
Darius
thing
at this point.
is that my thing is that
We
people
don't think
said
Boston can make the
availability.
playoffs? Oh,
Oh
Darius
no,
Garland,
yeah, it's a first round exit. But here's the thing with
Darius
Kawhi though.
Garland, Darius
It,
Garland's
okay.
prone too. They both
the
have
best way to have a team around
availability.
Kawhi is if you have a really good small forward. So when Kawhi's missing a game, you could still plug in that really good small forward like
But
last year. The Clippers are so good without Kawhi because they had Derrick Jones Jr. The Raptors had multiple guys like Norman Powell and Fred VanVleet who could step up whatever Kawhi was missing. Like that's how your team
They
has to
still
be.
have
And
Evan Mobley. The
the
Cavs would
Pistons
still
can
have
have
Mobley.
Kawhi.
The Cavs would still
That's
have
why I think.
Mobley.
Yeah, that's why I think. If I'm the Cavs, honestly, I would do it. Me personally, that's
Yeah,
why I
the
think if I'm
Cavs will
the
still
Cavs,
have Spider
I
and
would
Mobley,
do
who
it
are their two best
If
guys. You don't have
just
to give
because
up
if the
anything
Darius
for
trade
Garland,
Mobley.
if the trade
Darius
was
Garland, he's
Evan
injury
Mobley
prone.
for
But
Kawhi, I could not do it,
no,
because
hell no, no.
You're
because
trading Garland for Kawhi.
Mitchell
That's what it
Garland
is.
and
Only
Kawhi.
Garland for Kawhi,
Yeah,
and
Mitchell
the
Garland and
contract
Kawhi,
messed
I
up.
couldn't do that. I need Mobley. I have to have Mobley on my roster.
Yeah,
Yeah, because guard
Cavs
forward
not
I
center
don't
is
see why the
better than
Clippers
double
would even
guards the forward.
entertain that though.
Cavs not doing that.
Like, if I got James Harden and he's still playing how he's playing,
Nah,
I don't
hey
need a DG.
Jay, I'm just talking about on a you know how teams do, that wholesale where you just gonna get rid of everybody. I'm talking
Well,
about
like a
in that
fresh
The
sale,
scenario.
yeah.
reset button. You're talking
Yes,
about hitting
then
the
that's it.
reset
In that
button.
scenario,
Yes.
I can see them doing it. You get a young, starting level NBA player, fringe All Star, East All Star player,
Right.
in Darius Garland, and then like say you do the fire sale. If I'm the Cavs, I just think I would try to pull the trigger. Me personally,
If
I
I would try to
understand.
pull. East
I
is
if
wide
understand.
open.
Steve if
No, no,
Steve
East
no,
is
yeah,
wide
but
open.
I don't get this from Cavs fans. That says Darius Garland is almost hurt every playoffs. Why don't you just get a better player like Kawhi, who at least showed he could stay healthy last playoffs? Now we have that evidence that
but
was just
but
2020
are you saying start Lonzo and or put Mitch at the one?
No, I would
Start
Zach.
Lonzo.
My five would be Lonzo, Mitch, Kawhi, and the big fellas.
Because I was about
Mobley
to
and
say, because
Allen.
like
Yeah,
if you're keeping Lonzo off the bench, I don't like D Mitch being a one, because we seen already what happened to Booker. So I mean, putting a two in the
Yeah,
wrong
and
position
Donovan's not
is
really a
not
point
going to
guard.
flourish well.
You said
But no,
Lonzo though.
He's not, but
no, I
he
said
can
Lonzo.
do
Yeah,
it.
I
like you
didn't.
said
Lonzo.
Yeah,
Lonzo.
yeah, I
Lonzo.
said Lonzo. I don't know, man. I maybe I'm not on the Lonzo train like y'all are, but I don't really see that correlation going over too well. But again, I haven't really been tuning into a lot of Cleveland games, so I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything. But
He's
the
been
games I
he's been more
watch,
than okay
I
for him.
If the Clippers are
as he
smart, specifically Steve Ballmer, these next couple of drafts are going to be loaded. Now, you still need to be on the front end of these drafts, but they're going to be loaded with guys that should relatively translate to the NBA. Maybe not immediately, but they're going to relatively quick,
Well,
right?
okay. Well, unfortunately, the
No,
Clipper.
yeah. Kansas.
Unfortunately, the Clippers
I'm a
have to give
Clippers.
up their pick to OKC this year.
so Lonzo's
So,
actually
Wait. But why
6.5.
does everybody care so much about this Clippers giving up the OKC pick? Like y'all gotta stop worrying about other teams that comes to that. Y'all.
But if
we
you
do
if you're
realize
doing
that's
single,
based
you
on the
can get picks
Clippers
back.
pick position. That's based on the
Oh yeah,
Clippers
Kansas. I
position.
agree with you. The Clippers need to get picks back for Kawhi, Harden, and Zoo right now. That's what they need to do.
Yes. Like if you're genuinely going to do a reset, there's no soft reset. If you're going to do the reset, it is to the studs. It's the whole thing. You're not going to get cutesy with it. You can't get cutesy with it. Like that's just not the reality. So if that happens, if Ballmer looks at the situation, say he sits down in his office one day, looks at all the information at hand, sees what it's a spitball, but you're looking at what could be coming out in the next couple of years. You're looking at what your situation is. Barring feeling like you're going to be able to magically turn it around, guys just magically stay healthy, or you're able to do like a Houdini move and, get swap assets and get other guys on your roster, which maybe that can happen. You're not going to be able to do a soft reset. It's not going to happen. So if that's in play, it's a full reset. down to the studs.
I mean, from what I know, actually, because I know some people that work for Clippers, the Clippers front office isn't really attached to this era. That they're the ones that actually are looking to pivot from Kawhi. It's that Steve Ballmer is really stubborn and doesn't really want to do it, which is why the guys in the front office want to get the best package they could, so they don't get fired from their jobs.
Well, Ballmer needs to quit being delusional then. I know he's
I
competitive. I
absolutely
know he,
100% agree with you.
yeah, no, I'm not arguing you. I'm just saying, like, if that's true, and I believe you, then Ballmer needs to just pull his head out of his, you know what? I mean, that's,
Yeah, because my season ticket rep, I called him during the offseason in July when there was like this when he told me that the Clippers were trying to trade Kawhi to Spurs. The reason why the Clippers could let the trade go through is because the Spurs didn't want to offer the Clippers a single first round pick for Kawhi. And that Lawrence Frank would have lost his job if he accepted the trade. So that's the reason why Kawhi is still a Clipper right now, not on the Spurs.
well, you're going to have to get a desperate team willing to give a first. I get the logic. Like, again, what I stated earlier before I go, you're going to be lucky. You're trying to definitely get more than 50 cents on the dollar. You want at least 75 to 80 cents on the dollar, meaning, like, I can't remember what the package was to get Kawhi. You want at least a first, an unprotected first, or at least like,
It was 5 first round picks and Shea, and then 2 swaps. That's what it was.
well, you're not getting two first, not for this Kawhi. So
I know that.
I get trying to get a first, but the problem is the Clippers simply possess no leverage, and teams don't have the necessity to give up first rounders. Also, depending on who's trying to trade, it's different if it's like OKC's not asking for Kawhi. They have no reason to. But like, there's only so many teams like all of the Utah Jazz, the Thunder. Some of these teams have like Swiss banks worth of draft picks, right? To them, they could do that no problem. But a lot of other teams that would gladly take Kawhi, but maybe don't have the arsenal of draft picks, they don't feel compelled to give up a first because, well, crap, if we do it, then we look stupid. So, I mean, this tug of war, if you will, I mean, between Clippers really not having that much leverage and any team that genuinely would take Kawhi, what do they've got in the cupboard regarding draft picks?
That's the reason why I want to look to trade a team like the Pistons who has picks, because a team like the Knicks who doesn't have picks, they wouldn't give us barely anything for him.
No, Kawhi, no. Guys, we gotta stop. I think we should accept the Clippers in a bad situation and leave it at that. Because, I mean, this whole trading for Kawhi thing, I mean, you just asking to be put in a position where you're not going, it's not going to end up right. I mean, I understand, like, the ideal world of Kawhi is healthy. You go trade for him, and, hallelujah, all hippie and shit, and you get him and he plays cool championship. That's just not going to happen. Like, this has been the same rhetoric for the last few years. It's like Zion Williamson being healthy. Same damn thing. Like, we can sit here and say it's going to happen. We can sit here and pray it's going to happen. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you the bad news. It's not going to happen more than likely. So I
I
would just
mean, the
stop.
thing is, Kawhi was healthy last year's playoffs, and Zion has never made a playoff once in his career before.
I know, I wasn't comparing them. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, wishful hoping, I don't think. And honestly, y'all told me Lonzo was doing good. I'm looking at the stats. I just watched a little thing when I went on mute. I don't trust Lonzo being a starter. That's just me. Whatever. Y'all can argue. I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't think Lonzo could be a
But
starter either, but they would just have to live with it, because at least you have Spider, Kawhi, and Mobley. Like, at least you'd have that.
it's a very big difference just living with it, right? I mean, you can't just live with it and say, okay, yeah, live with it. Everyone just throw out there cool on the court. I mean, if you're trying to win a championship, which I mean, I think we can all agree if they got Kawhi Leonard and he was healthy, then sure, they might be the number one team in the East. They could go out and win some games in the playoffs. But as we've seen, they're a really good team in regular season. They fall in the playoffs or they get injured. Or if they somehow, like you said, a magical run to the finals, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, they're not beating the Thunder. They're not beating the Nuggets. They're not beating those big teams. They're not beating Houston. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just not happening. So it's just not. Yeah, so I'm sorry to break anyone bursting anyone's bubble, but I mean, if we're just being realistic here, it's not going to happen. You know?
Yeah,
I
and
think
as
the
a
Clippers
Clippers
are in the
fan, I
best
would love to see
situation.
Kawhi win a chip on a different team. Like, I know it's not going to happen with the Clippers. Like, if it happened with an Eastern Conference team, I'd totally be happy with it.
I don't even think Kawhi Leonard's really bought in right now. I mean, that's just me. I mean, again, I'm an outsider looking in, so I don't want to throw any narratives out there that ain't right. But I mean, based on what I've seen from Kawhi, he doesn't even look like he wants to be there. But I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, Kawhi doesn't want to be in LA because everyone outside of him and Harden have been pretty bad this year. Like, everyone has regressed really badly. Harden and Kawhi have played well above my expectations this year, actually.
I
It's
mean,
just the whole team
it's not
regressed. It's
even
not their
that.
fault.
It's just the system they're playing in. It's just not for the right people. It's just not right. I mean, I'm a Phoenix fan, so I know all about, putting people out there on the floor, thinking it looks good from like the eyes perspective of big names. But when you go out there on the court, it doesn't look good. And now, beginning of the season, I was telling everybody, I was like, sure, did we go from KD to Brooks? Yeah. But you can see the team fights a hell of a lot more. And then when I got up here and I was on the road, it seemed like I was talking about them. So you know what I'm saying? It's not always about the big names. It's about people that want to compete and win and the roles they're playing around them. And right now the Clippers, they haven't really found that identity. And they're not really putting the right people in the right places. Cause I mean, I think if they did, it'd look a lot better. Cause I mean, you have really talented guys on that team. You don't just, I mean, John Collins, good basketball player. Brooke Lopez, old, good basketball player. I remember in the off season, people were talking
Yeah,
about how
Brick's
Brooke
out of the
Lopez
rotation
could have
now,
gone to.
though.
Okay, that's cool, but I mean, again, in the offseason, people were talking about him being a good spot for the LA Lakers. I know not everyone agreed with it, but I'm just saying. I mean, Bogdan Bogdanovic, we've seen what he did in the Olympics. He's not a bad player, so you have good pieces over there. It's just again, it's not putting them in the right spot to win and compete. And when you have a star that's making $50 million on the bench not doing shit, it's hard. I mean, it really is. I mean, we had Bradley Beal. He was getting paid so much damn money, but he sat most of the time. When he played, he actually wasn't bad, but he would never played. So we didn't do anything with them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even whenever Kevin Durant was there making a hell of a lot of money, was he competing almost every damn night and doing great? Yes. But the system wasn't built around him, and when he didn't play, we didn't win. It's the same thing with the Clippers, and I think, honestly, they're in a bad spot. And as a Sun, I'm just trying to compare it to the Suns because I know them so well, but they had no future. They traded, they threw everything away except Book, and they said, okay, let's get our future back, and now they're on the run where they are now. That's what the Clippers need to do, because they need to look themselves in the mirror and say, we ain't winning shit right now. It's cool, whatever. Go out there and get their future and go roll next year. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's what I want to do because I'm looking all around the NBA, noticing that these older teams are working, such as the Kings. The Warriors will probably be a play-in and first-round exit. They're all just getting run off the floor because the league got much faster, running more fast breaks, all that. And then roster construction matters because there's no more KD. Like you said, Dylan Brooks helps teams win a lot of games to get to the playoffs. So that's why I think the league is moving towards now. It's no longer the super team era.
But my only issue with trading Kawhi Leonard is like if you could go out there and trade for like a Brook
Bro,
or someone that you want to compete with, like or
why
someone
would
that hold on, Hamlin.
okay?
I'm just saying in terms of like if you really think you're the Clippers right now and you say if we go trade Kawhi Leonard, if we're not getting a future back, we get something that can help us go compete. Because I mean, again, people were talking, and I mean, I'm gonna let everyone hear this shit, right? In the beginning of the season, and you can't say you didn't because I heard everybody up here speak about it. How everyone thought the Clippers were a top 17, 16 in the West, okay? So on paper, they look good. I mean, even if they put it together right, it looks good too. But again, just trading Kawhi Leonard and that's it is not going to put you anywhere but the same spot for the years to come. If you
It's also
really
not
want to
gonna happen.
well, I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying for, hypothetical. But if you do trade Kawhi Leonard, you need to trade like the whole bunch. Get them all out of there. Get your future. Because right now the Clippers are the worst team in the league when it comes to terms of future. And that's just a fact. If you go
Well, I
look at
mean,
the picks, everything.
the Clippers are in the worst possible spot right now. They got no future, right? And I think, I don't even think they're gonna trade Kawhi because I'm not saying Kawhi doesn't care about basketball, but I think he's at the point now where he gets to play in LA, he gets to be at home. He's making all the money he's making, whether that's on the court or off the court, depends on who you ask, right? And yeah, like I don't think he cares about like winning a championship and having that be his end all, be all, and
Said
all
the
that.
same thing. Yep.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, bro. And he's at the point now where he doesn't really have anything left to prove, right?
I
He
highly
just,
disagree. I highly disagree with that one.
I do think Kawhi cares because in last night's game against the Heat, he checked back in when they were down by like 25 or 30, and he was still fighting, giving it his all out there. Like, he
well, yeah,
couldn't live his fight and went
he's
to the
an
locker room.
athlete. I'm
He
not
did.
saying
With
he doesn't
his
care about.
with his degenerate knee injury and like for him to be injured, keep coming back and to say like he doesn't care about. I think that's because
Well,
he
no,
doesn't care.
I'm not saying he doesn't care about basketball like that. What
I
I'm
think he
saying is, I
retired
don't
years
think
ago.
winning is his end all be all right now,
But
right? I don't think he's
but
like the
that's what
type
I'm
of
saying. I
guy
think
where.
if that was the case, he would have retired years ago.
No, why would he retire? He's getting paid $50 million a year. Why would he retire? Come on
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I know he's not gonna
Like,
retire big contract because that would be stupid. But I'm saying he got helped a lot to get a $50 million contract by Uncle Dennis because during the 2024 season, when the Clippers on their 26-5 run, Kawhi was averaging like 30 on like some all-time
right.
great splits and having the best stretch of his entire
Of
career, I'd
course, and
say,
Kawhi's a
and that's
great
why
player.
he got that max
No,
contract.
nobody's doubting that, right?
He
But I'm
has
saying I
degenerative
think
knee
it's
injury. That's why I say if that was the case,
yeah.
yeah, I know he's getting paid $50 million, but to go through
Okay.
rehab, to get injured and go through rehab again, injured and go through rehab,
Well, I mean,
to do that
well,
all that just to say, oh, I'm just here to collect checks. It's for a player
well,
that's just made probably $300-400 million his career already. I think I
right.
think that's crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't really think it's that crazy because because again, if he really wanted to win that badly and winning was his end all be all and all that, we've seen Kawhi force a trade before, right?
And
Like,
we've also seen him go into
uh,
scandals where he gets money under
exactly.
the table.
Well,
So yeah,
allegedly,
talk about Bama
allegedly.
here.
Right,
I
this is a
just think
reported phrase.
he loves LA, Hamlin. Like I think he loves.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't
That's
think
why I
he's gonna
think.
get traded,
I know that's why when
right?
you say he forced, but the only way he forced the trade, we all know he wanted to end up in LA.
Well,
So that
yeah,
no
right.
choice.
And again,
No, no, but
but
he ended up in Toronto
Yeah,
though
but
because
again,
the Clippers
that's
didn't
just because
want
of
to trade
Spurs.
their
hold
picks
up,
for
hold
him.
up,
That's
hold up.
because
Even when he
of
went
Spurs.
to Toronto, though, he didn't sit out for the whole year or anything like that. He was in Toronto. He gave it his all. He played through injury in Toronto too. People never bring this part up, but Kawhi wasn't that great in those finals, right? If you really look at it, his game was declining from where he was in the conference finals and especially in round 2 against the Sixers, right? Like you could tell that the knee injury was catching up with him and he was playing through it. Like the last time Kawhi was ever fully healthy, I think, was the second round against Philly when he was with the Raptors, right? Like I'm not saying he doesn't care about winning and all. Like I'm not saying he doesn't care about winning or he doesn't care about being an athlete or any of that. I'm just saying, I think he's at the point right now where he gets to play in LA. He gets to be basically the face of a team. He's treated very well by the Clippers, obviously, and I think he's just good with that right now. Like if Kawhi really wanted to trade, he would have really wanted to have winging be his everything and all that. He would have asked for a trade like Kevin Durant did or like James
Here's
Harden
what
did.
I think. I think if Harden asks out, I think Kawhi would get upset because probably why Kawhi came to LA is because he wanted to play with another star.
No, because he
And
wanted to play at
Paul George
home.
was
That's
there.
why.
There's the overlap with Paul Harden. Now it's just Harden. So I think if Harden gets out of LA and asks for a trade, I think Kawhi might do the same
I
thing.
don't think so.
Because
I think
Kawhi did not sign up to play with no stars.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I don't think Kawhi's at the stage in his life or his career where winning is everything for him right now. I think he's just content to play in LA, play at home, be by his family, get paid the money he does, and he's treated extremely well by the Clippers organization. Honestly, it's perfect for him, right? And because it's the Clippers and not the Lakers, you also have a lot less media attention on you, right? And all that stuff too. Like, I think it's just a perfect spot for that type of what do you call it? Situation. Like how Devin Booker is in Phoenix, for example, right? Like if Devin Booker really wanted to ask out, he could have, but I think he just loves Phoenix and he wants to stay there. I think it's the same thing with Kawhi in LA. Like not and again, Kawhi's already won twice. Like he's good, right? He was finals, right? He was finals MVP both times. Did it with 2 different teams, 2 different conferences. Like I think his legacy. I don't think his legacy is going to change that much whether he gets another ring or not. Like that's why I'm saying I don't think Kawhi is going to get traded. The actual guys that have value, it's Harden, Zubac, and a guy like Chris Dunn, right? Chris Dunn, Nicholas Batum, those are the type of guys that always get traded at the deadline, anyways, right?
I mean, personally, for Nicholas Batum, since his game has declined significantly since 2021, I think he would be a good 10th man. Him being a
Yeah,
7th and 8th man just isn't it for him anymore. Because he's just
exactly.
too old and slow.
Like if you put Nick, but just I don't know, pick any contender. If you put him as like the 10th guy on the bench, right? From everything I've ever heard about him, he's apparently a very good locker room guy as well. He can pretty much
Absolutely.
fit in any system. Like I think it's fine,
He's just a
right?
3 and D guy. He's just slowed
Yeah.
down, so that's why a 10th man would be really good for him. Like, imagine him on like that Pacers team. He would just have to shoot corner threes there.
Right. And the other thing with Nick Batum, he's a very good secondary playmaker in an offense in terms of connecting. In terms of being a connector on offense, he's always been good at that too. Like those are the guys who actually have value. I think the guys who have the most value right now is Harden, Zubac, Chris Dunn, Nicholas Batum. Those are the 4
You
you should
forgot
look to
about
trade.
Derek Jones though, because remember, Jones is on a cheap
Derek Jones
contract.
too, that's
He
right.
came off the finals role with the Mavericks. He looked really good next to Luka and still pretty good with Harden.
I think with
Too.
him it's a money thing though. How much does he make?
He makes $10 million a season.
Oh,
That's a
what the
cheap
fuck? Wait,
contract.
sorry. That's it?
Yeah, just $10 million a season. Bojan Bogdanovic, who I think is much worse than Derrick Jones, makes a lot more money.
So they have options, basically, is what I'm saying. But I think you can trade at least 3 or 4 of those rotation guys, right? I mean, Bogdanovic would actually, because Bogdanovic has a reputation too, right? So like a good reputation as well. So I think he could also get you a pretty decent return. It's just like that's what the Clippers should actually be doing right now, just asset collection and just keep Kawhi there. Because let's be honest, you also need somebody to sell seats in the arena too, right? Ballmer's
Wait, but
all like
why does that matter though? To like, as a Clippers fan, I'm pretty turned off by this era. Like, I know my team's not waiting for the next 5 years, and I'm done with this era. Like, I'd rather play all the young guys, even if it means winning 10 games.
I mean, I just don't think Kawhi's going to get traded. That's why I'm saying if you have him, you might as well have Kawhi there. Because, again, it's a new arena, right? And, again, I'm not a Clippers fan, so, like, it's not... If the team's not winning, are people going to show up are people going to show up to games? Is the arena going to be full?
Because I know a lot of the diehards. I know the diehard fans would show up to the games, but I don't think the casuals would.
Exactly, right? That's what, and the casuals, which matter, right? Especially in a place like LA, which matter because there's so many teams and you're fighting for attention, right? Kawhi is going to be the marquee to kind of get those people in there. Like, I think that's why he's going to end up staying. I don't think Kawhi leaving is even like a remote possibility because, and also with the whole aspiration thing, right? You don't know if someone else wants to trade for him right now. Like, I just think that the Clippers' best, avenue of success is to just strip it down for parts. Anybody who has value, especially Harding and Zubac, like those are the main 2 guys. Get them on a flight and try and see what you can get for those guys.
But if I'm trading these guys, I would like to get younger or at least get draft
Obviously,
picks.
yeah.
That's why I'm wanting though. I'm not trying to extend this era.
Of course. I'm not, and I'm with you on that. But and you'll get something good for James Harden. Like I think, again,
The Wolves and the Rockets right now.
right, like
You
I mean,
think James Harden wants to leave?
I don't think James Harden would mind going
After
back to
last
Houston.
night, new era, I think so. After what
Personally,
happened
because
last
I've watched
night, I
every
think so.
Clippers game this year, James Harden checked out and quit middle of the game yesterday, and
Yes,
Ty Lue benched him for the rest of the second half.
he went to go
Like,
sit
he
at
did
the
not
end
check
of
back
the
in
bench.
at all because he quit on
He
his
went to go
team.
sit at the end of the bench.
It
All
might,
folded. All the starters went in except for him.
yeah, it might be an injury thing too, right?
Wow.
No, Harden was not
Yeah,
injured at
no,
all. No, he wasn't. He
No,
quit
I,
on
okay,
his
well
team.
I thought
maybe just
yesterday
check.
was the nail in the coffin for the Clippers yesterday after
Like,
It
watching
was
I
a
the
nail in
game.
the
mean,
hey,
coffin, and
is
Ty Lue
that is
didn't do his
that is
post-game
that a
interview.
Ty Lue thing or a James Harden thing?
I don't know what it was. I didn't see like no reports and nobody. Dylan probably could talk about
yeah, I
it.
didn't see any. Yeah, I'm saying,
James Harden has not been injured at all this season. The reason why he
okay.
got benched is because he quit on his team. He was playing no defense. He was throwing sloppy turnovers and taking terrible
But
shots. It was Kawhi.
but how can you
Kawhi
say
was
he
the
quit
reason
on
the
the
Clippers were
team
up
though?
2 points.
Well,
How can you say he quit on the team whenever he's had arguably one
he's the only
a
person on the team
yeah
that's
he's the
doing
only
his
person
job. It's
who's
just him and
trying.
Zubac. And even
That's
Zubac is having a
yeah.
down year from last year.
That's like saying Booker put up like 40 points every night if we were like talking like worst case scenario and then he just quit and everyone
Like,
else was
no,
No,
average.
I just
I
think
don't
James
blame
Harden had a
Harden
bad game.
I don't blame Harden for quitting mid game, and I think he deserves better because he's asked to do way too much. Considering he
Right.
came here to be a third option initially, and I think Harden should be on a different team.
I think no, and in terms of him leaving though, I think if you trade him to Houston, for example, I don't think that's going to be a bad trade at all because he still lives in Houston in the offseason. I don't know if y'all watch Starting Five or not.
Who you trading? Who you trading that for then?
I mean, Fred VanVleet's obviously going to be the salary match,
It's
right?
gonna be Fred VanVleet and Steven
But you
Adams
can't
because
trade him while
I've
you
been on
can't trade
trade
him while he's
machine
injured
before.
though.
They both match Harden's salary.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams, or Dorian Finney-Smith because I
Are
heard
you
DFS isn't even
are you
playing
allowed to?
right now.
Well, you can't trade him now, can you?
Why
You
not?
gotta wait.
No. Here's why I can't
I
trade
thought
him
he was
because
injured.
In
James
a couple
Harden
of weeks.
re-signed this offseason, so we
Okay.
cannot trade him until December 15th.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, December 15th. Yeah, so it's like 2
December
weeks from now.
15th.
There's nothing in terms of Fred VanVleet being out for the whole year. Because didn't they apply for the injury
Yeah, you can
exception?
still trade him though.
You can still trade him.
You can still
Well, no,
trade him.
I know that, but I'm saying I didn't know if it was different because they applied for the exception thing where they got money.
Yeah, they'll just
off
waive a
the
guy
check.
then to make space, right? They'll just waive some guy at the end of the bench.
But I don't know why the Clippers would do that. But
Well, because what do they have? They have nothing.
yeah,
The Clippers are probably waiting Brooke Lopez right now.
Hold on, but I hate that shit though because the Clippers they still got a brain, right? Why would they trade James Harden, who's the only valuable piece to him, and trade it for Fred VanVleet, who's aging and he's injury riddled
Well, no,
right
Fred
now?
VanVleet's
Oh,
a
no,
free
hold
agent.
on.
That's just for
I'm not.
salary.
No. It's to clear
Hold
the
on,
books
guys.
because the plan is still
You can't
2027.
cut me off when I'm
Okay,
talking.
my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Hold on. Like, if the Clippers right now, their main thing, if they're trading James Harden, Zubac, Kawhi, anybody that's actually competent and good on their team, they're going to want some future assets back. And if they can't get picks, they're going to get young talent. So if you go, like what you just said, Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams, and what would you say, Dorian
Picks.
Finney-Smith or
And
whatever?
I said what I said was, let me
I would
rephrase.
want at least the first in there.
Yeah,
Well, no. What
obviously
you
it's
would
gonna be.
probably, if you're the Clippers, you're going to want to demand like Reed Shepard or
Yeah.
Tari Easton or a
Well,
picks.
of course, like you can change the trade around. I just said Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams. That's just to match the salaries, right? You can work. You obviously there's going to be more stuff to it than that. I think like I don't know how much Reed Shepard makes, right? But just for math's sake here, if do
Really?
James, right? I don't know how much. I don't know.
If I'm Houston, I'm not doing this deal because
I wouldn't do it
I
either.
don't I don't want to hamper I won't want to hamper the future movement that I have in Houston
That's fair enough. Yeah,
just to
But
go
James
chase
Harden.
a championship.
that's fair. Yeah, yeah. I
Like
mean, Houston was
I
just the
got
first team I thought of, right? Other
like
teams.
just Houston wants to develop Amen Thompson to be
Yep.
more on ball. They want to develop his on ball builders. Now you
Needs a
trade
shot.
Harden, you're gonna hamper that
Of
because
course,
now
absolutely, yeah.
you're
Because
taking the ball out of a man's hands and now you're putting
right,
it in Harden's
and
hands.
and we've
And you're
seen
taking
James
the
Harden
ball out
without the
of
ball.
right, and
He's
you're taking the ball now out of Reed's hands and you're putting
right.
it in Harden's hands. So now you at a point to where not only have you traded away your depth, because let's
No,
be
that's true.
honest,
That's true.
No,
It was
but,
just
Harden
but
the first
Harden's the
team I
best
thought of.
point guard available though, because why would you want Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, or even Kyrie Irving, who's coming off an injury?
But
Harden's
I
the
don't
best point guard
they don't
available.
they don't they don't need a great point guard like that though
I
either.
don't think.
right. They need like a Tyus Jones. Like they
Yeah,
don't need
I mean
anything
someone better than
substantial.
him, but like
Yeah, I'm
some
about to say it. You watch Tyus Jones
No,
they
yesterday?
need their
I'm
DJ
not saying
Augustine.
no, I'm not saying
I get what you're saying though. I get what
No,
you're
yeah,
they
saying.
need their
not
DJ
Tyus
Augustine
Jones the
basically.
player. I'm just saying like somebody
Like
that
a
can play.
solid
Yeah,
Like
like
role
a
no, I
player.
solid
just brought
role
up
player.
Houston
They
because
don't
that's just
need
the first team I
much.
thought of, right? But like other teams obviously can trade for him too. It's just if you're the Clippers though.
Minnesota was the other team I was thinking of
Yeah,
because the
How
Wolves directly said they want a
many
point guard.
teams need a point
If
guard
you're the
though?
Clippers, fellas, if you're the Clippers here, you should just be hoping and praying for injury. For any team getting an injury. Because right now, any team that the Clippers go to, they're in a bad situation, bro. They're not going to get anything that they can. They're in a bad situation.
they're gonna be a
They have
bad
to beg for a
situation no
team
matter
to get
what
injury.
time of year it is.
No, bro, if a team gets injured, let's say that sometimes the Knicks or they need something, bro, Knicks are in an all-in situation right now. They want to go, they have to one of these all-in teams, like a Denver, like any of those teams that go on championship or bust.
Yeah, but none of those teams are gonna trade for James Harden though.
Bro, one injury
Oh,
can
why
change
would the
everything,
Knicks
bro.
trade for James Harden?
Why would the
though?
Knicks or the Nuggets trade for James Harden?
Let's say something happens to the Knicks first
Why would
after
some of these
injury.
teams trade for him?
And also, both those
Bro,
teams,
some
right?
teams
Yeah.
on win now mode. You guys understand the Knicks on win now mode right now. Denver
Yeah,
on win now
but
mode
the
But
right
Knicks
James
now.
already
Harden's
have
not
Oh,
in
but what are
Brunson.
the Clippers getting back?
And what are the Clippers getting back, right? You gotta be right. Like you just can't trade James Harden for nothing. You can actually get assets for him,
Well,
right?
not even that. You got to
My
back
brother,
up.
If someone in the Clippers
Sorry
front
to
office
tell
makes
you,
a
yeah.
bad trade for
Sorry to
Kawhi,
tell
Ball's
you,
not
yeah.
firing him.
One thing. Sorry to tell you, yeah. In 2025, 2026, the player hold a lot of weight, bro. If they want to move from Los Angeles, they have a lot of say so on where to go to, bro. Let's keep it real here. They're not just gonna trade any
What
player just
leverage does
anyhow.
James Harden have?
But hold on, but brother, you got to keep it real too, because yes, that's an ideal world, but you still got to match contracts, and you still got to give Clippers
I
something
hear
no
it.
matter
The
what the
contract, I
trade
hear,
is.
100% agree with you. But that's what I'm saying. They're gonna get shit back in return. Sorry for cursing.
Oh, of
Because they're
course.
in a bad
The,
situation.
the most
Hey,
it'll be is like a
Kane,
first and a
you good?
second.
Well,
The
I'm good.
most
What's good
it'll
with
be is
you,
like a
bro?
first and a second, right? They're
It
not
sound
gonna get
like you
anything
moving
more than
around or
that.
something.
Yeah, bro. I'm just doing something, bro. But I heard this convo, but bro, there's a lot of players that a lot of teams could use if an injury happens, bro. Kawhi Leonard on a Denver, if something happens to them, bro, that's championship right there,
Kawhi's
bro.
not going nowhere, man.
Dude, can we stop saying Kawhi's going nowhere? He might actually get traded. Like the
Traded,
Clippers front
I'll
office
traded
believe
might
it when
where?
I
make him
see it.
trade. They're not.
I'll believe it when I see it. I don't believe it. I don't believe Kawhi's
Who
going anywhere.
would want to trade for Kawhi right now?
Yeah, and why exactly? Well, I mean,
A
no,
team that is
people will want
win
to
now
trade
mode
for him.
right
To
now.
be honest, I think
Who?
if Kawhi
Milwaukee would do
continues to
anything.
play more games the way he
Milwaukee
is,
would
then
do
he'll
anything
get
for
have
Kawhi
value.
right now.
Yeah,
The
Milwaukee
Bucks would do
probably.
anything for Kawhi.
Yeah, the Bucks would do it for Kawhi. That's a good
I
one.
could see Milwaukee
James
doing
Harden in
something.
Milwaukee's not bad
That's what
either,
I'm
though.
saying, bro. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
James
If you're
Harden
in
with
a
the
win
Bucks
now
would be
mode,
nice,
But
but they don't
I
have any
mean,
assets.
is Milwaukee a contender? Like they're 11th seed right now.
Well, I mean, they're trying to be, right? Because they're
Yeah.
trying to appease Giannis, and they want Giannis to stay though, so they're trying to
Now,
be.
who from Milwaukee would LA want?
That's the problem. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. The player power come in the
Yeah,
conversation.
because like
You're just gonna trade any player anywhere, bro. But you might convince a
I
Kawhi, yo, there's a chance for
honestly,
championship.
I don't think Kawhi or Harden is trying to go to Milwaukee, especially not knowing
no,
if Giannis wants to even stay there. So
right.
Bro,
like,
That's what I was like.
but
I don't
why
think
would you
Kawhi's
do
going
Harden or
anywhere. Period.
You're not gonna do Harden or Kawhi any favors because they never won a championship for the team. You're not doing them favors.
Bro,
I said for Kawhi,
you know,
Right,
I said
and
for
player
Kawhi,
power is not as
the Cavs,
powerful today as it was before.
the Cavs is
Like
are you
perfect
sure
for
about
Kawhi Leonard.
that? Are you sure
100%.
about
Look at
that?
the second apron. The second apron basically nullified a lot of player power.
As
You think
as
a lot of these guys would
perfect
even
spot
get traded?
for Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, look at what happened
Bro,
to Karl Anthony
bro,
Towns. Karl Anthony
whoa,
Towns
bro,
is the fucking man in Minnesota.
I
My
promise you,
apologies.
Uncle
New era, the
Dennis,
Cavs.
Uncle Dennis, and Kawhi, they're gonna have a big say in where Kawhi goes, bro. I
No,
promise you
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Kagan,
For
I
sure.
don't think Kawhi's going anywhere. I don't think it makes sense for Kawhi to go
I don't know
anywhere.
anyone
No, no,
who
it
would
makes no sense
realistically
to
want
keep running the
Kawhi.
fan base
The
into the
Cavs,
ground.
new era.
Who?
The Cavs. I said early. You probably didn't. I said early. If you, I said
They
Kawhi ain't going to no
Cavs?
who said
Cleveland, man.
new era? I said who says no
This is
for Garland for Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh,
You
this
would have to
is
attach them because Kawhi makes
that
more money than
Cleveland
them.
will, bro.
that's
The Clippers will
interesting.
love that
New
deal,
era.
bro.
Who said
The
no?
this
Clippers
New
will
is
era.
love that
this
deal.
is so off
That's
topic.
New
interesting.
era. Who
That's
said no? New
interesting.
era.
That's
This is
interesting.
random,
We
but
were talking about this
That's
earlier about
interesting.
like
the
injury prone. I'm like Garland. He's injury prone too. So I mean, it's not
That
like
might
he's.
that might that might be the one team. That might be the one
I'd
team that
say that's
makes
the
sense.
only team I can think of is the Cavs.
Because no one else really makes sense, like to trade for
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Don.
no, I was gonna say this was random, but I cannot believe that the committee actually put us over Notre Dame. Like that's crazy.
Who's us?
Oh, I'm a Bama fan. I'm a Bama fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I got confused.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was
I'm
lost, but
born and
okay, I
raised.
got you.
I'm born and
I
raised.
got you. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's college football. They doing the playoff rankings, or they just,
yeah.
or
This the playoff rankings. Yeah. So
okay,
they put us.
yeah,
They basically flopped us and Notre Dame. They put Notre Dame at 10 and us at number 9.
Yeah, I can tell you from Alabama, man.
got you.
Oh, you can tell the accent.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah, brother. I'm from North Carolina, so it always comes out of me too.
Oh man, I know. But y'all go back
Got
to y'all
you.
hoops, man. I'm about to go pump some gas in my car. Go ahead.
You good, man?
Your new era.
Can we go
Yo,
to a different subject?
I heard the Suns caught you slipping last night.
I mean,
They
we can
bullied
go
you
to the
around.
Giannis trades.
yeah, they got us last night. They got us.
Bro, they caught you slipping and
yeah,
sliding.
No, hey,
Kanan's funny.
can I ask a question as a Suns fan? I don't even want to talk. I just want to ask a question because
Yeah, go
I hear
ahead.
a lot of Brooks talk, right? But man, I tell you what, brother, Colin Gillespie has got to have some votes for most improved player. I'm serious. No, no,
Yeah, that's real. That's
I
real.
see you laughing, but like I'm telling you, if you watch every single Suns game like I have, even the ones we've lost, every damn game, either he's starting or he's on the bench coming off 6 men. He's coming out there and creating good looks. He's knocking down shots. I think he's like 47% from three right now. But this dude
Yeah,
was
yeah.
undrafted and didn't get any playing time last year under Coach Bud and came back with us. He's doing great. What do we think about him?
Yeah, he's nice,
Dude,
bro.
I saw this
He's
guy
nice, bro.
literally cooking the Kings the other day.
He had a game. He had a
He had a
game winner
game
this
winner
year
against
too.
Minnesota. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Nah, he's
I've
been
been
good,
seeing
man.
that.
He's been good.
What you think about Jordan Goodwin,
He's
ex-Laker?
definitely in the con.
Yo, Jordan Goodwin and Colin Gillespie have been great for us off the bench, dude. And
Oh yeah,
I know you were sick watching Goodwin giving y'all buckets when he was on the Lakers last year.
yeah. I don't get too caught up in one-offs, but like, I get it. Like, we didn't want Goodwin to go, but it was like a casualty that we had to make. Like a lot of Laker fans wanted to keep Goodwin.
Cause I'm about to say, cause I mean, he's not demanding much. He's just someone who wants to win games. You can just tell by how he.
Oh yeah. He's a solid role player. Plays great defense. Get timely shots. Like he's a solid role player, man.
Now, what do you think about your Lakers moving forward? Cause I got a lot of opinions on y'all. But I mean, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and just give my spiel.
You got a lot of opinions. A lot of opinions. I'm
Well,
interested.
no,
What's the
well,
opinions?
my thing, honestly, it's not anything that you would like you would be appalled about. I'm actually kind of not a Laker fan per se, but I'm a Laker believer. And what I mean by that is I think when you have a team that's constructed with Luka having his best season ever, AR looking like a bona fide all-star, I mean, I know LeBron James came back from injury and he hasn't looked that great, but again, bro, the guys, he's pushing, what,
Yeah,
50,
he got to rev it up.
yeah,
He got to rev
but
it up.
I
Uh,
think we've all watched basketball long enough to know that LeBron is dialed in always. He will come back and he'll be good, right? So I'm not worried about him. Da, like I even expressed in the off season, when
yeah.
he wants to win basketball, he is a good, solid player, and he has been good for y'all this year. Do I think that he can step it up a little bit? Of course, but that's just me being an outside looking in. I think he's doing fine. My issue with y'all is, right, because I do believe y'all are a contender if you have the right pieces. Your bench
Yeah.
production it's not gonna cut it. But not even the bench production, which I think is the second biggest
Dead
issue.
last.
The dead last, as you just pointed, the
Oh,
main,
wait, we're
hold
dead
on,
last with scoring, bench scoring.
hold on. The main issue that y'all have, in my opinion, is the defense and wanting to win games. Because what I saw last night was because let's face it, man, Book didn't even really play the game. Yes, he played the first quarter, but after that, it was just Dylan Brooks' sons, right? Colin Gillespie's sons. Oh, we should not have.
Uh
Hold on, we should not have won that game. We won that game
huh.
because we hustled. We played team-oriented basketball. Because even Lucas said
And
he
the
was so
Lakers don't play
hold on,
defense.
hold on. Lucas was so confused. He said, "They just let me score. They just let me score. I was confused. Okay, though. So you know what I'm saying? Like there was a reason that we did that because we knew Luca wanted to get his teammates involved, and we stopped it down. But my point in saying that is that from what I'm looking at right now, the Lakers starting five. I mean, maybe I'll say starting four because I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I should get rid of Rui and get a better asset that can defend. But my point is, y'all have a good team on paper, but the bench production and your defensive ability is what's going to hold you back from being a championship.
Jack.
That's what
Eh,
Jack.
I
My other
all
I
question
right.
just
was,
think it was
All
one
right.
game.
Jack. My thing was, why
I
were you
think
guys letting
I think
Luca
it's a one
open
off.
though? Like, I just noticed Luca just got everything he wanted yesterday.
no, because the brother.
They didn't leave him open, but
We didn't.
they
Yeah,
played them to
the brother
score.
had 9 turnovers. I'm not saying
Yeah.
we left them open, but we made sure that we hard
Yeah.
on him and also this is the main thing that I don't know if y'all was watching if you was really dialed in. Every time Colin Gillespie brought the ball, because again he's young, so I'm surprised he even knows to do this. Every damn time they reach for the ball, he would just yank that bitch every single time. He would just yank it back, yank it back. He would control it. He would find someone open. That's teamwork into basketball. For the Lakers, from what I proceed is one person brought the ball up. Everyone was stagnant, did not move. They were in the corner three or down in the paint, which should have been called a lot for 30 seconds. But anyways, they were stagnant, and it was just Luka playing his ball. Right, Luka still gave us damn near 40. I'm not saying Luka did bad offensively, but you can't give you 40 almost and then have 9 turnovers, right? So, but that I don't know, man. I don't think y'all need to
Well,
be that worried,
you
but
want me to?
One
y'all do
game,
stuff,
era. One
man.
game, Jack.
Yeah. You want me to explain it,
Yeah, no,
Jay?
yeah, go ahead.
Third game in 4 nights.
Oh yeah,
They're on
no,
a 7 game winning streak.
yeah.
They took it. They could have played a lot sharper. It's no excuse. They could have played better.
But
I agree. Like I agree with some of the points. I think the bench scoring part of it is somewhat skewed because we stagger LeBron, AR, and Luca so much. So like a lot of our bench scoring is not gonna really. We're never gonna be like a
But
top end like
new era.
bench
But
scoring
be honest,
team. Yeah.
you are like a fan. I don't know who else is up here. I know who narrative is, of course. I think Alex. I don't know.
Me, me.
Y'all be honest with me right now. It's just a simple yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'll
a
be honest. I'll
simple
be
yes or
honest.
no, and I'll
Eh,
continue.
I'm honest.
I'm playing with you,
I'm just not.
It's very very simple. Do y'all want to win right now? Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah,
bro. We
of
want
Okay.
to win
course.
every year.
Okay. But you know what's funny? If I would have said as a Suns fan, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say, oh yes, of course, but I know it's not a reality, right? But I know for y'all it can be
Yeah.
a reality. But you cannot tell me with
Uh
a
huh.
straight face that bench right there, or your defensive mindset, or the way that y'all play basketball on the defensive end of the court is gonna beat you against OKC. It's gonna beat you against New York. It's gonna beat you against Houston. It's gonna beat you against
New York?
in Denver. It's not gonna happen.
New
So,
York.
but the beauty about this is,
New
man, that
York.
y'all do have pieces and y'all do have assets where y'all can go
Bro,
get
they're not getting
players.
past the Western Conference, bro. Don't ever mention New York, bro.
Nah,
It's it's time to accept that Luca
but
is a bona fide loser.
okay,
Dude, Luca's
okay.
not a loser.
Ah,
He's a
shit.
He's a
winning dog.
loser.
Okay,
I
see,
mean,
done
I
this
mean,
trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling.
Dude,
I'm being dead serious.
the Lakers do
So,
have
This
a
dude
shot
is
of
a
beating
loser.
OKC. I just don't think it'll happen.
so a 15 and 5 team is a
and
losing team.
I
Sorry, everyone
I
can't
wanna
be 20 and 1, brother.
I know the
Nobody says you got
hamstring
to be 20 and
bailout
one.
isn't talking. No,
But I'm saying say he's a loser is crazy. But
I
go
know
ahead.
the
Yeah, I think he's a
hamstring
loser.
bailout isn't talking. I know they're not talking.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's talking. I know what
I
it
mean,
is.
No,
It's
I'm
all
not
right.
talking.
I mean,
I think Luka Doncic is a certified loser. I think that his play style that he plays is not conducive to winning, brother. It's not. Like, granted, people are gonna sit here and they're gonna stand on they whatever you want to stand on and talk
Uh huh.
about, oh well, he made it to the finals and sat in the third. But if you really watch that finals, bro, they're going at his head. Anytime
Maybe
he doesn't
because
get the
Luca was
foul call,
injured.
he's staying back. He's
How
not
okay,
many?
but
getting back
Dude, Luca
on
was literally
defense.
How
injured.
He
many
has
That's
games
literally not
are
even
we
loser
his
over
fault, and they were
tendencies,
500?
never
bro.
gonna beat
He
the
has
Celtics
loser
anyways.
tendencies.
Can somebody remind me how many games are we over 500 right now?
yeah,
That's not what
no,
he's saying,
10
bro. That's
games.
not what he means.
Dude,
That's,
like
we're talking
literally,
about
Luca's gonna win a
his
championship at
mentality,
some
So
point
bro.
in his career.
yeah, I heard Jokic can't win a championship either, and we saw how that happened. Like, bro,
Ah,
like
Like y'all got a
you guys
championship.
can't make declarations after like
Like,
20
dude, Luca's
games,
gonna
man.
win a championship in his prime. That's obviously gonna happen.
but hold on,
I
but again, but to get back,
I
Dylan,
understand
why
what
is that
he's trying to
obviously
say.
gonna happen?
but to get back on topic, you want to
Hey, after
maximize.
Jack, hey, after Jack, let
Yeah, yeah.
Jared have Mr.
I
Go ahead,
got you.
Jack.
I just want to say real quick again though.
don't let Gerald speak.
I don't agree with OKC completely. But again, you want to maximize Luka while he's young, and he looks in good shape. But also that again, to mention the people that are in front of them, you got to realize that OKC and I know because I've been watching them all season. They are 20-1, and they have a player that made a third team All NBA that didn't even really play any of those games. Right? That is scary. That is scary. Okay. So whenever he's oriented back in the lineup, which I got to see us play against the Suns, it's not like they're worse, bro. They're just better. And if you really think right now that, and again, I'm not gonna say that Lakers aren't a contender whenever if they have everyone and they have the good pieces around them. They are. I'm not delusional, but there's no way that you think right now the team's currently constructed they are going to compete against a team like OKC. It's just not happening.
Well,
No. They could
the
compete against
the
OKC. They're just gonna
playoffs.
lose to
No,
them.
The
no, no. They
It will
They
be
can't.
don't have
hey,
enough
OKC in a
bigs. They
good
don't have
six
enough bigs.
games because Luca
listen.
will keep them
Brother.
in the
Say the
series.
No,
Hey, Dylan.
no.
I got it. I
It's
got
just
it.
not. It's
Dylan,
not
right
reality.
now, right. Hey, Jack, what's today's date?
Brother.
It's December
Again, oh,
2nd.
what's
I'm with you.
what's today's date,
It's the
man?
second December. I'm with you, brother. I'm with
That's what I'm
you.
saying, bro. We don't have to be a championship team
I'm
today. Like,
brother, but okay, but are you okay with just again? Yes, you are above 500 by a long mile. You were not a bad team in the
yeah.
organization. You were going to beat a lot of good teams and a lot of bad teams again. But the way that your team again is currently constructed when you're going into the playoffs, you cannot rely on that bench to give you minutes, or you cannot rely on this
Okay,
team.
let me ask you. You think this is gonna be the final roster by the playoffs?
I'm not saying it is, but that's what I'm saying right now. And
No, I mean right now. Can we do anything about it?
I mean, you can talk about it. That's why we have discussions like this.
Hey, hey,
Here's
I'm saying it's
no,
a
but
listen.
you
hey,
guys
let
should play
Jared go.
Jared
Let
Vanderbilt more minutes first of all.
hey,
That's
let
what
Jared.
I think should happen.
Hold on, Dylan, real quick. Let Jared go. Go ahead, Jared.
What's up? How y'all doing?
It's good,
What's
man.
I'm
good,
the
brother?
Aiden Glazer.
Oh,
No, I'm just playing girl. What's up, bro?
man. I'm not gonna lie, Don. It's not because of you. I've been in a pretty bad mood all day.
Okay, brother. I'll try to make you laugh, but it's okay.
Nah,
Go ahead, bro.
I know you was, Don. But I'm just letting you know I'm not in that type of mood today. I'm sorry. Yeah, the
Oh
phone pissed me
man.
off, but for multiple people. But anyway, the reason why, Jack, I'm gonna answer your question and everything. The reason why we lost last night because what you said, obviously, but like in my personal opinion, you cannot have 3 to 4 cones in your starting lineup. You're gonna have to move one of them, if not two, off the bench.
Finally, somebody speaking the truth.
Like
Yeah, I'm with you on
I
that one.
love Rui, but the issue is too though. You need floor spacing because if you don't have floor spacing, you're not able to
Hmm.
score how you usually will want to score. Because you have someone like, for example, someone brought up Jared Vanderbilt, and God bless your soul for bringing up Jared Vanderbilt in 2025. Not only he's
Yeah.
not the same
We know
defender
that's cooked.
anymore. It's so obvious. He's not the same defender no more. He has no offensive game. If it's not a transition dunk or you somehow miraculously finish a dunk, he's not scoring. That's just how Jared Vanderbilt is. That's what the scouting report says and everything. You need to like figure out a way to bench Rui. And a lot of people complain about, oh well, he just a corner 3-point shooter. That's why you need to have him off the bench. So that way, when he does come in for Braun, and I'm gonna get to Braun in a second, you have someone off the bench who can score, who can shoot, and not only that, it's not a big issue with him on defense because you have guys off the bench who can play defense and hide him a little bit. Um, LeBron James, man, Lord have mercy, man, had me on like I was done. When I tell you, man, Braun had me depressed last night, man.
I know you was pressed,
Man,
bro. I
I
know
was
you
depressed as a. I can't say what I want to say. It's no cussing, but he had me a little. He
Why are you
he
depressed,
had me a little
Daryl?
depressed because I'm like, dang, bro, like
I'm a Suns fan. I was
yeah,
depressed
I
for you,
was
man. I
hurt.
was.
I was like, this nigga Braun struggling to get 10 points, 10.
Why are you stressing,
Like no,
Daryl?
wait.
You're a LeBron
No,
guy.
I
You know
know that,
better
but
than
even
this,
other
man.
Braun niggas. No. It's not just me though. It's not. Wait. Let me finish though. It's not just me who feels this way. It's other people too,
Yeah.
and we are huge Braun fans. But what we're seeing right now is bad. Now I understand he has a little butt injury with the sciatica and all that. I understand, but like I
Uh,
understand, but like you know what I mean. I gotta be fair, Noah. You know how I am. I'm a fair person. If you didn't perform well,
of course,
then you
of
didn't
course,
perform
of
well.
course.
Like Luca, even though he got a lot of points, those turnovers was horrible.
Oh yeah, killed us.
Reeves too.
Killed the
Reeves,
momentum. Killed a lot. Yeah.
no one played well.
They all play like crap
All of them
yesterday.
played bad, and I see a lot of people on the
Yeah.
timeline. Some people, not everybody, but some people was bad at Aiton, and I'm like, if you watch the game, that nigga was barely getting the ball.
A was one of your best players.
Yeah, exactly. I see. I can't say that because if I say that, I'm an Aiton
Yeah, you're
weirdo
Aiden's fan.
nerd. Yeah. I'm a off.
Hey, Glazer,
Yeah, I'm an Aiton Glazer if I say so.
huh?
Man,
So I
It's
see
and yeah,
nobody
crazy.
when
wants to tell
he
the
was our
truth in
best
here.
player, so you just wasn't giving him the ball, and we was trying
No
to.
one wants to tell. What's the truth? What's the truth? Since everybody knows the
Oh,
truth,
give
what's
you
the
though.
truth?
Go ahead, bro.
The truth is,
Cut
Go
me
ahead.
because
off, bro. I'm gonna
y'all
let you
think that I'm
breathe.
trolling, but I'm being dead serious.
I'm trolling my beat
No,
serious.
y'all think I'm trolling, but I'm being dead serious. Y'all have this is
All
a
right,
real
go ahead.
synopsis
Go
of
ahead,
y'all's
bro.
team.
Mm-hmm.
During this
Okay.
winning streak, right?
Uh-huh.
Granted, y'all
Uh huh.
have two players who have been playing extremely elite. Two players who playing
Uh
extremely
huh.
elite,
It's
and
three, but it's all
Luka
good.
Doncic and Mr. AR. If you
Austin.
want to
Uh
add
huh.
DeAndre Ayton in there, he's looked really solid, right?
Really solid. Nigga, he's one of the best
Okay.
players
Granted,
in the league this year. Oh
y'all
God.
have been playing.
Hell no.
Y'all have been playing
All right, little nigga, watch out.
very, very average competition.
Of
Y'all aren't
course.
involving the team as much as y'all should be, bro. I think Luka Doncic comes out, he tries to get his shit off. Oh, excuse me. He tries to get his stuff off. And
Shout out to you
last
for
night was
catching
a prime
yourself.
example. It was a prime example of him trying to get his stuff off. He kept being hard headed with it. You got dudes like Rui taking one shot. LeBron, I think at halftime had 4 shots, which means you're not giving anybody on your team any type of rhythm, bro. You're not giving
So
anybody on your team a rhythm. You
is
can't
that a
win
one
like
game
that, bro.
sample or that's the sample for a period of
I
time?
think
but
y'all been doing
but
that for the
can,
vast majority of the season, but y'all been getting away with it because y'all ain't
can I?
playing. Y'all ain't playing
So
top tier teams.
Rui's been shooting an average of like 1 to 3 shots a game. That's what you're telling me.
No, bro. Stop. Come on, bro. You too smart for this.
But
That's what I'm saying. But you're saying that he's not getting other people involved, but there's clearly moments where other guys are
but hold on,
involved.
New York. Can I just address that for a second? Because
Yeah,
to my
go ahead. Yeah.
like I mentioned earlier, Lucas said in a press conference, he said, "Well, I tried to involve my teammates, they weren't letting me. So I was like, wait, do I score?" So my point in saying that is right.
Wait, Luca actually said that?
He said it. Yeah, you can go look
I'm
at
gonna
it. He
cuss
was
that
like,
nigga out, bro. Hold
yeah,
on.
he was like, honestly, he looked like a deer in the headlights. He was confused. So I think what he's trying to say, correct me if I'm wrong, is like we all know Luka's one of the best scorers in the game. I remember it was the first quarter, he was making photos. I'm like, how the fuck did he make that, dude? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do we do? Right? But when he
Yeah.
tried to involve his teammates, either the Suns shut him down, or B, they got the ball and they looked at it like, what do I do with it? So it's you know what I mean. Like, so it's like it's hard for Luca and AR and Da because again those three guys have been great this season to transform those three people into an 8-man rotation. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think you look at the team and you say, yes, you have names. And again, y'all not playing bad. And that's why I'm only having this conversation because that's why we're on a space to talk about it. I know you can't do anything right now, but I think we're all, Laker fans or not Laker fans, we can all come to the conclusion that they have two major issues, and that's the bench and that's their defensive identity.
Right.
And that's just what it is.
Yep.
But I mean, I think y'all are going to be fine. Man.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
really
We'll
worried
But
we'll
about
Jack,
we'll,
y'all.
we'll be straight.
Why do
I
you
think
think they
Rob will
say
make
that
the
about every team he's
yeah. I
on?
think Rob will make the right trades. Hopefully, otherwise,
What do you mean by that? What are you talking about?
I say, why
He
do you
means the
think that they
NBA is
say
going to
that
give them
about
another
every
favorable
team
trade.
that Luka Doncic is on? Why do you think they always say,
I mean,
well, he wouldn't, their teammates wouldn't perform if it wasn't for Luka? It's like,
I've
bro, he
learned.
doesn't
I
really
know,
give
no, I
them an
get that.
opportunity to cook.
I understand that, but I've learned as a Suns fan, I can't talk bad upon Luca because I still have nightmares from that game, right? So
so you learned your lesson. Look
yeah.
at you being humble.
Brother, I learned my lesson big time. Every time I see Luca has the ball, I say to myself, every single game I try to be humble because I feel like it translates to win if you be humble and not mad all the time. But I'm looking at Luca shoot and it goes in and I'm like, damn, dude. If only we traded, we drafted him over Aiden. But then I like go back to reality. I'm like, well, we have Brooks, he's Michael Jordan right now. So I'm cool. But my point is, right, it's like, I'm not worried about the Lakers in terms of being a contender. I just think, and if you really want everyone to think that, and not just little old Jack, you need to make the right pieces to where you can go compete against the OKC, which right now they look like the clear favorites.
Of
You know what
New
I'm
course,
saying?
era,
of course.
new
I
era,
agree
Yeah.
Alex.
with Jack
Can't,
taking his
can't you
Luka.
guys see what everybody sees? What's wrong with you guys? I'm
What do
seeing
everybody
a
see?
monster. Let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a monster in the Eastern Conference having a bad season. They just lost 8 of the last 10 games.
That's why
He's
Giannis.
tired of being there. He's tired of being there. Bro, wait. He's in the prime of his career. And I know about this player power, bro. The players have a lot of control. I don't see this guy staying there for more than maximum 1 month, bro. After the All-Star, he's going to get traded, bro. Bro, they
Where's
lost
he
8 of the last 10 games.
Where's he going,
And
Kanan?
that's up to
Giannis is
him.
gonna stay the
Don't,
Eastern Conference.
wait. Don't be surprised if your guy LeBron is traded, bro. Somehow, some way, bro. And
LeBron
then they
can't
set
get
up something.
traded. LeBron
Bro,
got
they're gonna find a way somehow, some way, bro.
he got a no
Giannis gonna
trade
come to Los
clause.
Angeles. Yeah, but
He
it
got
sounds
They
good.
got a no trade clause, Kane.
he got a no trade clause. He's not getting traded.
Yeah, that's not happening. And even if it did happen, Giannis and Luka, I'm gonna go ahead and hang up the cleats. And I'm just gonna sit back and just wait
Oh,
for
we're
this to
talking about the Lakers, bro. How did they get Luca at all?
like.
How did they get Luca? It just happened, right? Bro,
All
the
right,
NBA wants to see Luca and Giannis, bro. Let's keep it real. This is a TV show.
all right. Back to reality. We go back to reality.
Back to reality is crazy.
Bro, how did you guys get Luca? This is the reality you live in, bro.
Look,
Okay.
bro. We're coming back.
If we're going back to reality, I do have a question for Lakers fans because I hate whenever we talk about the
hmm
issues at hand, but we don't address it. In
hmm
terms of I just want to hear from Lakers fans because y'all are the ones I'm talking to. Who do
hmm
y'all feel like that y'all can realistically go get, and who you're gonna trade to make your team better? Y'all have any names you're watching?
For like role players wise or a superstar, like
No, well,
Role player.
however you want to, however,
oh
yeah, I'm just talking about because you
Y'all
I'm
need
pretty
more
sure
than role players to win the Western
wait,
Conference, bro.
No, we don't. No,
can I
we
say this,
don't.
Jack?
Bro, it has
Yeah,
to be a
you go ahead.
blockbuster trade, New Era.
You
Come on, we all
I
see your
got
team,
I
bro.
wait,
For
They're,
the last
they're,
15 games, bro,
wait, so
we've seen your
Jack,
team,
Kanan,
bro,
Jack,
New Era.
Hold
Kanan,
on,
they had the second best
wait,
record in
hold
the
on.
West, bro. Relax.
Hold on.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
been y'all been caught me off. I'm being polite in a bad mood. But Jack, I want to say this, man. Look.
yes, sir.
I know this ain't gonna happen. Look,
Yeah.
New Era knows. I think Hoop Narrative knows. I think a lot of people who know me, who speak with me for a long period of time, knows I am a big fan of the nigga who just busted our you know what's last night.
You
It's
can't
not.
have, you
It's
can't
not
have.
Look. I
happening, bro.
defended him through the ups, and I defended him through the downs. You understand me, brother?
It's not happening, man.
Man, look,
It's not.
can a man just dream, bro?
He's
Can
talking
I,
about realistic options, man. That's what he wants to
can the
Yeah,
know.
Suns be
New
bad, Jack? Can the Suns
and
just be
no, no,
booty cheats so I can have that nigga on my
Hey,
team?
New Era.
yeah,
Y'all
Yo.
got a bunch of Ray J's in y'all's fan base.
Ah, man, man,
If I had one
whoa,
Wiz, if
whoa,
I
man,
had one Wiz,
can I please just have Dylan Brooks? Just please.
brother. Listen.
Bro,
The
you
whole
gotta look
the
at
whole
the
the
you
whole
gotta
hold
look
on.
at the
Man,
situation,
look,
man.
I know who's
The
realistic, but
answer
I'm just
the
saying,
answer in the
can we
most
get
like
can we get a
polite
Dylan
way
Brooks?
possible. The
Can we
answer in
get
the
a
most
Dylan
polite way.
Brooks? Can y'all be
No,
bad so we can get Dylan Brooks? Like,
but
hey, is Dylan Brooks
you got to
available?
understand. You got to understand, Joe. These last 3 years as Suns fan has been really depressing, and he's the one thing I look at, and I'm actually happy with watching basketball. So I'm gonna decline. I'm gonna decline
Those
the
are
offer.
dark days. Sounds
Oh,
like
the
dark
dark
days.
days, huh? Oh, but
Dog,
people.
Jack,
yeah,
Oh,
man.
so can
some
we? This is more so a Dylan Brooks appreciation thing. I'm just a Dylan Brooks fan.
Yes.
I
Big
see what he
appreciation.
did
Big,
when people
yes.
when he was talking praise to LeBron. I said, okay, Brooks, I see what you done, my man. He a Bron fan too, so I don't
Hey,
sweat it. But
but in all
man, can I,
seriousness, Gerald,
man,
honest to God, and this is me being like really
nigga,
real
I'll give
right
you a
now.
first for him, bro. I'm dead
Like,
ass.
brother, like
Excuse my
I'm
language, but
telling
I'm
you right,
for
I'm
real.
telling you right now, this Suns team, the whole preseason narrative, how they would be like a bottom 12 seed in the West, that could be a reality. But we have Dylan Brooks, and I honestly believe that he changed the culture in Phoenix, and he's making
Oh
his
yeah, y'all
team
Suns
in the
fans,
right
y'all
direction.
love him now. Y'all say,
No,
we
brother,
got Dylan
he's
Brooks in the
amazing.
train,
He's
and now
great.
y'all like him
He's
now.
great.
I know people. I know some Suns fans who said that. I give
Jack,
them
you got to
respect.
give some credit to Jordan Ott, brother.
No, oh
You
No,
got to give some
no, for
credit
sure.
to
But I'm
him.
saying like,
Jordan.
no. But
I'm
even
saying
with Jordan Otto, when
Jordan
Dylan
hurt.
Brooks was hurt, they was losing games. And as soon as
Yeah,
soon as
It's
Dylan
no,
Brooks
not.
yeah.
It's
come
not
back,
even. It's not
things
even about
change.
winning or losing.
Hey,
To me,
it's,
the
it's the
Suns.
hey, we
culture
not. Hey,
change.
this is a Dylan Brooks
It's. It's.
appreciation love. All right, you
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm giving love to Dylan Brooks. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's
By the way,
elevated his game, but like the system that the Suns are running, bro, the way that Jordan Ott
oh
has
yeah,
them
Jordan
boys
Hall is
moving
a
around,
coach of the
I
year
mean,
the way
so
he
far.
got his
People
people
say
I know
that.
you,
I
I know
get
playing
you
it.
up
was
to their
about, yeah,
standards, bro. Like I love what
yeah.
they're doing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the
I
biggest.
appreciate
Yeah, I Jordan
I
Hall is
came into
a
this
good coach.
season giving the Suns way more praise than like
Then what they
99% of
deserve
people
way
do.
more love
So
than what they get right now. But I will say this
that.
though, Jack.
Yeah,
If
go
I
ahead.
told you this 2 to 3 years ago that Dylan Brooks would be better than John Morant, how would you feel?
Brother, I would have looked at you and laughed.
Oh, but Dylan Brooks is better than John Morant this year. Look at the numbers and look at
Oh
the shooting
shit,
splits and look at
yeah.
the efficiency.
Oh no,
There he
he's
is.
talking about it.
I'm telling you.
But yeah,
Ooh.
but you
But
know to
they
go
scapegoated my man Dylan
yeah.
Brooks.
Yeah. No, but if to go back to the question, I know we got a little off topic, but in all
Man,
seriousness,
screw the off
again,
topic
no,
stuff.
no, I know, but
Dylan Brooks, man.
we got to crush the dream, Gerald. I know, but
Man, can y'all just be bad,
I
bro?
know, I
It's
don't
not
want to
happening.
be, but
Man.
like,
Okay, so
but
realistic trades though. Zaire
yeah,
Williams from Brooklyn would be nice.
Realistic trade ideas. Derrick Jones
Zaire Williams
Jr.
from
is an
Brooklyn,
idea.
Zaire
Zaire
Williams, Teron
Williamson,
Ellis,
Herb Jones.
Gigi Jackson will be nice. He's on the
okay,
trade block for some odd
Where
You said
reason.
Zion
Royce
Williamson.
O'Neal will be nice, if he's
who said
available.
Zion?
Zaire,
No,
I said Zaire. I said
who,
Zaire.
He said Zaire. He said
oh, oh,
Zaire
oh, oh,
Yeah, I
from
didn't say
Brooklyn.
Zion. No.
I was
I
gonna
don't-
say Zion Williamson.
No, Zaire Williams. Yeah, from Brooklyn.
he
Yeah,
said,
I like that. I like that.
Whoa, hey, you said
I
realistic.
like Derrick Jones. I like Derrick Jones. I
Oh,
do
I
like.
do too, but I don't know if the Clippers gonna. I don't know if the strippers gonna work out a trade with us though.
well,
I,
he has
I,
good chemistry with Luca too.
I
I
know,
think
but
It
so.
really depends on what you guys give us for Derrick Jones, though. That's all I'm gonna
If
say.
we give him that first, bro, I think it's done.
You gonna get Dog Connect, you gonna like it. No, like
Oh, I
Nah,
would like
They
Connect. I
might
would do
ask
it.
for a new era. They might ask for Dalton
New
oh,
era.
Connect.
Abachi from
You said a first round
They
pick for
actually
Boston.
might
Derrick
ask for
Yeah,
Jones
Dalton.
give
Jr.
Dylan. Are you a Raptors
Dude,
fan?
Derrick Jones is a
Oh, you're a
valuable
Pistons fan.
role player around the league.
A first round pick?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not giving him a first
because
for
if
Dalton.
guys like Herbert Jones are
Yeah,
going
no,
for
he,
a lot of first
no
round
wonder
picks,
why
then
a
what the
bunch of
fuck is
teams
Derrick
are
Jones going
sad.
for?
Yeah, I see why the
First
Clippers are
round
trying to
pick
do
for
this because
Derrick
y'all
Jones
giving
Jr.
up
is
first for
crazy.
unworthy players.
y'all
Oh
gotta
my
understand too.
goodness.
Y'all
The
finna help the
Clippers,
OKC Thunder be a dynasty like the
The Clippers really
Warriors. I'm
want
sick.
picks, man. Like you could ask for damn near Bronny James, and the Clippers are gonna somehow ask for a pick back, and they ain't got shit for the future. That's just how it is.
No. Hey,
So
Jack. But here's the thing, though. If role players like Herbert Jones, for instance, are going for a lot first, like then what are some of these other dudes going for? Keon Ellis is probably
no,
going for one or
I'm
two
not.
first right
Yeah,
now.
No,
I'm
Taylor
not
Ellis not
disagreeing.
going for a first.
He's not going too first, but I'm not disagreeing with you completely. I'm saying like yes, if you're trading Derrick Jones Jr. away, I mean if you're the Clippers, right, you're gonna want at least a pick of some kind. I don't care if it's a second or first,
Like a
because
pick
right now
swap
you
or
don't
something.
have any. Yeah, you don't have
No,
anything.
I just want a first round pick. That's literally all it
But
is
you're
for
not getting
Derrick
a first.
Jones.
That's the thing. Though. You're not getting
Dylan, who do you think Derrick Jones Jr. is,
But yeah,
brother?
we gotta live in reality, brother.
If we
No,
talking
dude, but
about
then
Herb,
why does
you
every
got the
Kings
wrong
fan want
tone,
one and
brother.
two
If we
first
talking
out of
about
Keon
Herb,
Ellis who plays
yeah,
less
first round
minutes and
pick
is
we can talk
worse?
about.
Wait,
Or Derrick Jones, no sir,
Derrick Jones might be a
no
swap,
sir.
but you had Derrick
no,
Jones,
no, no,
and
no, no, no,
then
no, no, wait.
What?
but why are people saying Keon Ellis should go for 1 to 2 first when he
But
plays less
no,
minutes and is a worse
no,
player than Derek
no.
Jones?
He's not even going for that. And I like Elon though.
Yeah,
He's going for a
yeah,
first.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know who you're talking to. I've not
No, no,
heard
no, no.
anybody
You know
say
what I'm talking about?
Keon.
I'm talking about Kings fans saying the same thing.
No, but
That
that's
brother
not
King. Do
happening.
Kings fans even exist? Who are you talking to?
But
King
but
fans.
all right,
Let's
I
get on
got
the
the
Kings though. For sure. Let's get on the Kings though.
if the Lakers could get Derrick Jones without giving up Rui or any other piece, now you add him.
I'll give up Gabe
Like,
or something like that.
yeah, like if you gotta give Gabe or Vando, but like,
Vando could go for free, bro. I'm sorry.
see,
No, I'm good on Gabe Vincent. I'm
the
good on
only,
him.
now the only
Oh,
reason why I say it
you don't love
first,
Jared OnlyFans model Jared Vanderbilt, and you'll be grateful. You understand me,
no,
Dylan?
now this is why I say it first. I say maybe we could do it first by trading Vando, dumping that bad contract, in context, also getting Derrick Jones Jr., who's an addition. So now you take a negative and make it a positive. So now you could have a starting lineup with Luka, AR, DJJ, LeBron, and Ayton. Now your bench rotation is Marcus, Laravia, Rui. It looks a little bit more balanced.
And
That's what.
and
No era.
I'm
The
not
problem
trading a
is
first.
Okay, you know
nobody
what?
really
I
Sorry,
would
I'm
wants
actually
not
be
trading a
y'all
fine with
first.
that.
role
I
I
would
love
be
Derrick
okay
Jones,
with
boy, but
that.
I
players.
ain't trading a first,
Just
bro.
the harsh
I would be
reality.
okay with that trade.
No, the only reason why I say that is because we're getting rid of Vando's bad contract. He still has 3 years left on his deal, bro.
No, he has two
No,
more
and I would
years.
be okay with that, honestly. I'm fine
No,
with
it's
him being part of
3.
the new era. He would bring that defensive intensity that the Clippers need in this new
We
era
don't.
when
but
Harden and
Rob,
Kawhi are
Rob,
gone.
New Era. You don't
go ahead.
believe in Rob that he can fleece the strippers for a pick swap for to get off that nasty Vando contract. You don't believe it.
A pick swap is stretching it. I don't know with that Vando contract. I don't know,
I
man.
don't know. The
So
Clippers
wait,
need some young defenders and rebuild. And he said,
Honestly, I don't think Rob's trading at first. But like, if I'm the GM, I consider dumping Vando for a player that we
I'll
can
dump
actually use.
I'll dump Vando for Herb Jones, City Bay, and Misi, and then you can just.
they ain't trading me, see, but I got a
They
question.
they're not trading. They're not doing that
So
for her.
I do like how you where
Well,
you
because
where,
Herbert Jones will be going for
hold on,
2 to 3 first round picks right now.
hold on for a second.
Go ahead, bro.
I like that they're that sign or that trade or whatever. But if I'm being real with you, I mean I don't know how y'all Lakers fans like Rui and connect and all that, but I feel like if you're trying to, because I think someone like hesitated whenever you said start Derrick Jones Jr. But if you're
No,
trading
I'm
for him,
starting. I'm starting
yeah,
DJJ. I'm
no,
starting him. Yeah.
but
Yo,
my
okay,
thing,
see, I got a question though.
hold on, let
Wait,
me
let him
finish.
go. Let him finish. Let him finish.
But my thing is right. Some people are kind of like bobbing their head, kind of hesitating on that thing. But if you're trading for someone like Derrick Jones Jr., who's going to give you good defense, you're going to want to start him. But my thing is right. If you're kind of hesitant on that, wouldn't you go try to trade someone like Rui and connect it and like a pick or something and go get a bigger name that just solely does defense but can give you buckets too?
Who's the bigger name available?
That's why I asked y'all the question. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm cool, but I'm saying like, don't you think you're gonna want someone that can give you, I guess, more? I'm saying
Oh
because
no,
Wait.
Jack,
of
So you're
course,
saying they should go
of
for like
course.
Trey Murphy?
Jack.
yeah, what's up,
But
man?
who's
I can tell you
Because Trey Murphy is
what
probably the biggest
incentivizes
name of
this.
the role players out there.
What sets the Lakers up the best way if we keeping it a bean, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a bind right now because LeBron James obviously contract, right? He's older. They obviously didn't want to break the news to him, tell him like, hey, bro, it's kind of time. We moving on to a new era, right? No pun intended. LeBron is on the team, right? So he's holding up money for the Lakers. Realistically speaking, I think their best choice is to play out this season. You pay attention to what Austin Reeves is giving you. I would have a microscope on Austin Reeves. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see how much money we think he should deserve, what he needs, what he's gonna seek. Right? You're
Mm-hmm.
assessing that. That's your biggest assessment this year. Now, when you get LeBron off the books, I think that's when you start really looking around like, okay, how can we operate? How can we upgrade this roster? I don't think making an in-season trade that's realistically probably not going to get you over the hump, it kind of makes no sense
Okay,
in
see,
my
on that
head
point, yeah.
personally.
On that point, yeah. Bro, I can imagine seeing AR playing for Milwaukee. Bro, the Lakers are gonna get Giannis, bro. A trade around AR. Now listen, let me hear me out, hear me
Stop,
out, hear me out,
stop.
hear me out, hear me out. Bro, the Lakers are on a win now mode. If they can get a trade around a package around AR, keep him performing like he's right now, and Milwaukee in a situation where they have nothing, bro, at least they're gonna hope over there. Bro, I can see Giannis playing for them easily, bro. I don't understand why it's so foreign for you guys. Bro, we talk about the Lakers, bro. They're known scumbags, bro. They're gonna
No,
get a trade somehow, some way.
Cannon, Cannon. The
Cannon, it's
Okay,
only
see, I'm
because the
lying
the,
money
though.
has to match up,
Cannon,
brother.
Cannon. The only issue with that situation is the Lakers don't have the draft capital right
You
now to
will
make a.
find a way, bro.
Bro,
You
I'm
will find
telling
a way,
you,
bro.
we don't have the capital to get a Giannis type of
Dude,
player.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to tell you
Bro,
guys this.
okay,
Well, no,
but
no, no, no.
here it is,
They're
here it
not
is.
going to get
The front
Giannis
office,
because no, no, no.
right now, the front office in Milwaukee are panicking, okay? If,
No,
if,
no,
if
no. They're
Giannis
not
goes
going to
up to
do
them,
that though. They're not going to do
let
that
me land
though.
my
Eh,
point, though. Let me
No,
land my
no, no.
point,
They're
bro.
not fucking
Let,
retards. They're not Nico
let me
he'll
land
Harrison.
my
end up
point, bro.
he'll end up in Miami or something. He's not coming. I'm telling you, he's not
Okay.
coming.
No, bro. I'm gonna remember this
See, I like
conversation,
you,
though.
Eric. He's realistic.
Listen, listen. If it happens, great.
Bro,
We're not
they just
banking
lost
on it,
8
bro.
of the last 10 games, bro. I repeat, 8 of the last 10
No,
games. Bro, they're panicking
Giannis,
over there, bro.
Giannis can easily be traded. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I don't see a path where we get him.
They will have to like Austin Reeves a
AR-15.
lot.
Bro, he's selling shirts in Milwaukee as we
Milwaukee,
speak right now.
Milwaukee, will-
I can see the jersey.
New Era.
Milwaukee will have to think
Milwaukee will
AR
have
is like
to like
freaking
Austin Reeves a lot.
Steph or something. Yeah,
Yeah, Milwaukee will have to like Austin Reeves a lot to
a lot.
to do that.
Bro, they convinced themselves, bro. They convinced the fan base, yo, we have this guy for the next 5 years. We just lost Giannis. Bro, why you guys
Listen,
acting surprised, though?
I
That's my whole
love it.
point, Alex.
I love AR, bro. It's no way. This is no way,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't see that. They will have to like
Just let him
There's
keep up
no way.
performing like he's right now. Get an all-star game. Bro, I've seen way worse things, bro, in the NBA.
No, I get it, but I'm saying there's teams out there that can offer more.
yeah.
Like I think AR is a solid
I
base.
remember Melo was at Denver. He said to everybody and anybody, bro, I'm going to the Knicks, bro. These players have power, bro. Let's not act foolish here.
Listen, I'm not saying Giannis don't have the power. I don't see Giannis saying, "Oh, I'm only going to LA and LA. That's it." Like, if he does that, then yeah, cool, yeah, we could get him. But like, we have
That's
to
my
wait and
point.
see, bro. We have to wait and see.
Wait, no, no, but that still will
Most
not happen
realistic big market would be the
because
Knicks.
Dame
Yeah,
requested to
I'm
Miami
with you.
only.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, no, no,
but,
no, no.
but
Wait, but
I
Dame
think the
requested
Bucks would rather
Miami,
see him in the
and
West
it didn't
Conference than
happen.
the East, bro.
I
Playing him
see
four
that.
times a year.
Listen, if we have the draft capital, bro, I'll be right there with you. But
They
I
have
don't
no
Just
see
keep
draft
it,
let
bro.
capital.
AR
It's never gonna
messing up right now,
Cannon,
happen.
like right now,
the
getting
the
Dude, no
Bucks
one's
the
high
doing
Bucks
quality
favors
just
for the
points.
lost,
Lakers anymore after
bro.
they got Luca. Like, also, Portland did send Dave to where they want him to go either. Dave went to Milwaukee, was not happy there. He wanted to only be Miami.
Bro, I saw what's it called, Muscle, James Harden getting choppy and demanding a trade, bro, and got exactly what he wanted, bro. This is the NBA we live in, bro. These players have power. We talk about Giannis, my brothers, in his prime.
No, we understand, Kenny. We understand that. We're just saying it's a little bit more difficult now than you're trying to give it credit
It's
for.
more difficult because of CJ McCollum.
It's more difficult because the Lakers, realistically, the biggest fish in the pond that they have is LeBron.
Yeah,
And if
and
you're
LeBron
trading
has a no
LeBron, they
trade.
know
Yeah,
that it's automatically by technical standards. LeBron's not putting on a Milwaukee jersey, brother. He's not.
I
And
hear it. I hear it.
and once he gets traded there, it's going to be looked at. Okay, if we're trading for or if we're swapping LeBron, Giannis, and then obviously it probably would have to be another player because I'm pretty sure Giannis is making
No,
around
no,
what
I'm saying the
50
trade on
plus
AR,
million.
bro. They're not gonna touch LeBron or
No,
Luca.
no, no. But the
They're gonna
thing
have
is,
Luca and
Kanan,
Giannis for the next
the
5 years
thing
dominating,
is,
bro.
Kanan, he's not making any money right now, fam.
I hear it, bro.
Are
That's
we
a
still
good
talking
point.
about Giannis to LA?
Yeah,
that's
we trying to
I
break
don't
down to
understand. Yeah,
Kanan
we
that it's
trying to.
like it's a lot
It's
more
not
difficult
happening.
than what he
Yeah,
thinks.
like I guess miracles can happen, but like that's what it's gonna take, like a miracle. So like I'm trying to kind of like the Lakers are the second seed in the West right now. It's that everything. I mean, they could lose 2 games tomorrow and be like six. So I
Bro,
also understand
they're not
it.
playing like the second seed in the West, bro. Let's keep it real. Let's
Bro,
not lie to ourselves.
they literally just won 7 straight. Like that's what I'm saying. People get so reactionary after one loss. I'm just like, brother, they were actually trending like up.
Yeah, but new era. I would only say that maybe this loss kind of was a wake up call in a good way. That we're only talking about not because we're saying oh the Lakers fucking suck, because I know that if we played the Lakers 10 times as a Suns fan speaking to you, I would not be surprised if y'all beat us 7 more times, right? It's like
Yeah,
so I'm not delusional, but well, I think we're speaking about it because that game in particular, like the Atlanta game did, showed your flaws, and they showed them really bright, right?
Of course.
And the Atlanta and Phoenix are two teams that are respectable from what I've seen this season, but they're not going to be contending for a championship. But like whenever you go, like I just said before, if your ultimate goal is to win, you're going against OKC, Houston, New York when they're healthy, whatever, right? Or Pistons right now because they're looking great. Those four teams right there in Denver, I didn't even mention them. They are going to abuse your flaws that we're seeing
Bro,
you
they're gonna
play.
see Raptors in a few days,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
In
So
Toronto.
they're gonna abuse our flaws, but we're not gonna abuse theirs.
But OKC has a lot of flaws. Is that what you're saying? Because they don't have a lot of
Okay,
flaws.
okay, all right. We take OKC out the conversation. Like, we understand OKC is a juggernaut. Other than OKC, these other teams don't have flaws.
Denver
I
would
mean,
smoke you guys, bro. Denver's gonna
Denver,
smoke you guys.
Every
Denver.
single team in the NBA has flaws. Even dynasties do. That's just how
I
that's how sports
mean,
work.
not for nothing. Denver played last night too.
yeah, but Denver's also been out of two of their starters for a while.
Yeah, we didn't have LeBron for like 14 games.
Yeah, but
We don't get
LeBron,
that. We don't get that courtesy.
but the play at Devil's Advocate, LeBron came back, and it's not like he did anything much to contribute.
I
Like,
mean, we went from like the number 11 offense to number 4 since
yeah,
LeBron's
no,
been back.
and again, I'll keep on saying, I'm not a Laker hater. I'm just a fan who
I'm,
give you
I
honest opinion.
no, I understand, but what I'm saying is, it has like everybody makes it seem like since LeBron's been back, like we've been bad, like we still been
No.
good.
I'll definitely sit here and say that one, that's just not true, and two, that people are kind of overreacting to the one Phoenix lost because, I mean, you can even ask OKC. I know Phoenix lost to OKC, but that was one of the toughest matchups because in that fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
Phoenix plays hard. Yeah,
we just wouldn't go away. And I'm not saying every team's going to play so hard like that because at the end of the day, Phoenix isn't trying to get a low pick because we don't have no picks. So there's no point to lose. There's no point to tank, right? So we're going to go out there and compete every night. But again, I keep on reiterating the same thing. I know it's kind of a broken record, but though that this game, the Atlanta game, I don't know what other team we lost to.
but you didn't answer
Yeah.
my question.
What was it? I'm sorry.
You said they're gonna expose. Well, someone said they're gonna expose our flaws, and I said we're not gonna expose theirs, and then
I
no
mean,
one
no,
said anything.
but it's hard to because my thing right because y'all have great offense, right? I'm not gonna dispute that. Y'all have Luka, damn Doncic. You have AR-15 who's shooting the lights out. When LeBron's come back, it's gonna be cool. And Aiden, no matter what you think about him,
He's in a good form right now.
Aiden's in a good form, and he's one of the best offensive centers in terms of like shot, right? So
Uh huh.
I'm not saying that offense is a question, but whenever you go try to abuse people's flaws, that really a lot of times, and correct me if I'm wrong, comes on the defensive end, and I don't see two, three
That's not
guys in
true,
your.
but okay.
Okay, well then I heavily disagree with you, and I'm just going to be honest with you, point blank. Because if you're trying to go, which I think is going to be a lot of people's downfall, because you can outshoot any team on any given night, right? We've seen that
Mhm.
before. But in terms of actually going into 7-game series and beating any team in the league, your defensive side of the ball is what's going to get you a lot of wins. And I don't
Of
see that
course.
I don't see that with LA right
You see that with Denver?
now. I see it more than LA.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really. Brian be locking people up. Gordon, I don't know if you've watched him before. Cam Johnson, I know he's had a slow start, but I mean he can give you good defense. Hold on, you laughing, but I mean, am I wrong?
No, New Jack is telling the truth. But New
Am I
I do
wrong?
want to tell every Lakers fan in here, bro. I think I have fun with this season. I'm not trying to be facetious. I promise I'm not. Have fun with this season, but I do think that the era for the Lakers and what y'all really want to see and what y'all are really hoping for starts after this season is over. Whenever y'all can assess Bron's contract, possibly get off of it, and then move some things around to bring some defenders in to help out a AR Luka Doncic duo. I think that's where it really starts for y'all. Because to Jack's point, bro, y'all are gonna need some form of defense, bro. Like I get that the tandem, and obviously Bron is crazy, but in today's league, bro, you're going to need some type of defense, bro. You just are.
Oh, of course. But I don't know. I guess I'm just confused, man. Maybe
You're
I'm
confused
maybe
because y'all are
maybe I'm
winning, bro. That's why.
Do
yeah
you see a
maybe
championship?
that's what it is.
Do you see a championship team right there from Los Angeles, bro?
I
Simple
don't see it.
question.
I don't see a
Right
team
now.
I don't see a team that's that far away from winning the championship. I'm sorry. I
No, no,
don't.
no. I'm asking right now. No,
Dude, the
no,
Lakers
I'm
aren't
not asking
that
how
far
far.
to
Wait, wait,
me.
wait, wait. I'm not asking how far. Do you see a championship roster right now and the way they're playing with LeBron James right now? That's the question. Because
Bro,
you guys are all
right
in right now.
now, right now, if I'll put this caveat out there. If there wasn't an OKC right now in the league, yes, I do
But
think we're a champion.
you can't say that.
No,
You-
no, OKC right now is
But
overwhelming right now. But like the
that's like that.
Denver's, I'm
Okay,
saying the
but brother,
Denver's, the Houston's, all the teams that y'all try to put over us
Basically, wait, wait.
are
Basically, the
not that
question
good,
is,
bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
ba-
They're not that good,
I
bro.
hear it, I hear it. But
They're
basically,
not as good as y'all hyping them up to
the
be.
question is then, do you think you can beat OKC in the 7 series, bro? That's the question then. Right
Honestly,
now,
I
as you're
don't.
constructed, wait, wait, right now,
Honestly,
as
if
the
you ask
Lakers
me
are
right
constructed,
now, you ask me right now, I don't think any team
right
right now
now,
is going to beat them in a 7 game series right now.
bro, I'm
well,
asking Lakers, bro.
I'm saying,
I'm
I'm
asking
saying,
about LeBron
I'm
and his
opening
final
it up.
year.
I'm
Kanan,
saying,
he already
right?
put the caveat out there, brother. I don't know
Yeah,
why you asking him that.
I'm
He
like,
already put the
okay,
caveat out
That's what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
there.
saying. I'm
The
saying
reason
right
why I'm asking,
now,
no,
I'm saying right
you know
now,
why I'm asking that question?
December 2nd, I don't think anybody's being OKC in a 7 game series.
Okay.
Can that
The reason why I asked
change?
the question,
Yeah. But
the
like,
reason why I asked the question,
I don't think it's like, oh, well, y'all can't win a championship, so it's pretty much a wrap. Like, no, like, I don't think that's true
bro,
but
either.
but but
And I think
it's
bro,
y'all,
like
the
it,
reason
and
why I
I'm
asked
not
the
even a
question
Lakers
is,
fan. I think y'all
right now
underselling
we're in
their defense.
LeBron's last year, maybe, bro. He's not gonna go off without getting a trade or something, bro. They're gonna
but
do something, bro.
this is way more than just
They
LeBron.
just got a new owner, fellas. They just got a new owner. We all know whenever a new owner comes, bro, they're gonna go all in immediate, fellas. I don't understand why you're not looking at the big picture, bro.
Bro, all
They just
right,
got a new
we get it.
owner.
No,
We
not
get it. We
They're
get
breaking
gonna
it.
go
business.
all in
That's
right
fine.
You
now.
saying they're
We're
trying to
not,
get
we're
Giannis. We
not, we're
get
not,
that
we're
point.
not, we're
Other
not.
than the,
Anybody, just anybody. A blockbuster deal.
other
There
than,
must be done.
other
Okay,
than the blockbuster deal. All right, realistically, we're looking at the rest of the league. The rest of the league ain't what y'all hyping it up to be, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
okay.
The Lakers looking eye to eye with Houston. They're looking eye to eye with Denver. They're looking
No,
eye to eye with Detroit.
I disagree. But okay, but
You
hold
could
on. Oh,
disagree.
no,
You
no,
could
that's fine. That's
disagree.
fine. That's
But
fine.
but
Bro, the
but the
fact that you
record.
said Detroit is a sad thing, bro. It's a
Hold on,
sad,
Well,
hold on.
the fact
what
you
I'm
said
saying
Detroit.
is, the record states that we're on eye
That's
levels
fine.
with
That's
those
fine.
teams. That's
I
all I'm
have a,
saying, bro.
I have a,
Nowhere I
I have a,
say,
hold on.
you something different.
I have a question.
Like y'all
I have
make
a,
it seem like they 20-1 and
no,
we like
we're
10
not.
and 12 or something. Like, bro, like
I got a question for you, okay?
yeah,
Because again, no matter how I put it or you put it, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. That I don't think
yeah,
that, and you do. But one thing I reiterated earlier, I said about the flaws, right? And
of course,
you stated that like yeah, they can abuse our flaws, but can't we abuse their flaws? And
yeah,
I brought up the point that I think that to abuse flaws it usually not always, but it usually comes on the defensive side of the ball. And you said, I don't know about that. So can you give me a solid reason as to why your overpowered offense will be the sole factor in abusing a lot of people's flaws?
That's a great
of
question right
course,
there.
of course. Looking at Denver, Denver is a perfect example. I'll start with Denver. What do you think they're gonna do on a Luka Doncic pick and roll?
Don't
Well,
ask me. I want you to tell me.
What are you going to do on the
well,
other side of Luka
well,
Doncic pick and roll? They're going to abuse Luka
no,
on the defense, bro. You're looking at the wrong way. We're looking at your
no.
defense, bro. Any team is no. Any team is gonna, bro. They're gonna
I
target Luka
seen,
and make the shot be played
bro.
good defense, bro.
Y'all told me the same. Y'all told me we didn't have a chance against the Spurs, and guess what? They took a L. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Y'all
Bro,
make,
the kids. Now you're bullying the kids. Spurs, you're bullying
listen,
kids now.
bro. No, I'm telling you what you guys tell me. Y'all make it seem like they're not on the same level. Like Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves is gonna be a problem for
Okay.
Denver, bro.
So wait.
That's
Let
gonna
me
be an
reiterate.
But
issue
you
for
know they have
them
to defend,
boys.
right? You know they have to defend, right? At some point.
Of
Wait, hold on.
course they have to
So wait, hold on.
defend, but they have to
Hold on.
defend too.
Okay, no, I
I
get what
hear
you're
it.
saying. Hold on. Just let me speak for a second. But if you don't mind, don't go team to team because we're going to be here all day. Just tell me overall why your offensive ability will be able to you abuse or showcase people's flaws that defense wouldn't.
Obviously, this all hinges on LeBron James returning to form. If LeBron James feel like this, then yeah, it's a wrap. But
Thank you.
if LeBron
Thank you for
James
now your
returns,
reality.
no, I'm being real. Like if LeBron James returns to the form I think he is, like yeah, it's gonna be a problem for a lot of dudes in the league, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, it's not the day to kind of declare it because he looks so bad. But like, bro, if LeBron James gets to like 80% of what he was last year, it's gonna be a problem for a lot of dudes in the league, bro. I am telling you. I am telling you.
But again, and I'm not disagreeing.